Right. So, last time around, you guys finally finished that one quest that you took from the Dark Watch. The first quest that was given to your group as a whole. You were led by Vela, the Drow elf, the Dark elf, into a small cave that she said was where she didn't check. As you slowly began to explore the cave, you were suddenly attacked by juvenile remoras, these large, bluish, kind of arctic creatures that look very much like a centipede on roids. After a while, with quick haste from Perturabo, who actually was hasted and dealt massive damage to these things, you found, around the cave, you found what seemed to be this strange creature of origin, which even Belwick doesn't know. And Belwick um, has the knowledge of most upper-born creatures, meaning that the only other explanation would be this creature would be from the abyss, the underdark of this world. Soon after, bringing that creature with you to the village, you saw the villagers waiting to host a party for you, happily accepting everything that you had. Perturabo and Sorfin, however, began to smell danger in the air, quite literally, with blood being smelt just within the particles of wind. Belwick felt that something was off, and with this insecurity amongst the group, you began to run towards the farms, only to find that Abel, the farmer that was there, had been mutilated and left with only half of his body. You followed the trail of blood leading back into the forest, where you would find a werewolf, whom turned out to be Vela, the drow, and also the stewardess. After a small scuffle from Perturabo, who was held back, or was attempted to be held back by his group, Belwick and the gang convinced Perturabo and also Vela to stand down and explain. She began to explain her backstory, how she left her clan for the surface, how she was taken advantage of by cultists and cursed, and she promptly escaped and found herself in Whitlock, where she was forced to take the blood of animals during full moons, which is why, and which is why she's able to control her ability and has not killed anyone without necessity. Then she began to explain why a creature from the abyss made it to the surface, and she called that event the Return of the Dragons and was forced by the Skytear. Soon after, the party began to recruit Vela with the help of Belwick and a natural 20, I believe, of persuasion, which she hesitantly accepted and disappeared into the forest after saying that she would think about it. Next, the party then returned back to the town, essentially telling the villagers that the deaths were in fact caused by these night stalkers the villagers have been calling, and you have managed to eradicate them. After a few celebrations, you make your way back to Terry's Keep. There, as you're on the carriage that was prepared by the village elder, you managed to come across a courier with a bunch of letters pertaining to the Dark Watch. After giving them out, Sorfin was given a letter written in Goblin, addressed to Perturabo, which promptly said that his captain was due south, and if he wanted to save him, he'd have to go there by the end of the month. And that is where we ended our session for session 2, where we then return as you slowly make your way back towards the keep, Tarius Keep. There you go. So is everyone ready? Everyone ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. As you make your way back towards Tarius Keep, there's a man there, slowly waiting outside the doors. A few of the seekers that are still guarding the posts all the way up towards the keep, which is covered with these reddish trees. For most that have not been here, it would be a trial to go up. Those that have been accepted by the seekers have their own small entourage making your way up safely compared to the rest. And slowly, when you make your way up, you find yourself in this open area back in the main hall where most of the seekers have gone to rest. And those that have not are Glyph and her assistant, Accordia, both just waiting for someone to come along, take their missions at bay. And soon, you slowly enter and find them there, quite happy that you have actually returned.
And I'm gonna signal to Belwick. Belwick,
Yeah.
get the reward.
Oh, right. Everyone, you can settle down. Just well, if you want to accompany me, it's fine too. I leave to get the reward.
Perturabo now, without his armor, almost naked, accompanies you. For some reason, during the carriage ride, I think one of you saw him like throw his armor away.
Just throw his arm.
He threw it off the side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like the carriage is already like tilted sideways where Perturabo's sitting. And then he removes his armor and then it kind of tilts back to its original position.
I was looking at Perturabo. I blinked and the armor's gone.
Like instantly gone. Yeah.
He put it back in his inventory, man.
Right. So Belwick, you're making your way back towards Glyph Taryn and Accordia, the drow. And she kind of looks at you sheepishly as she usually does, kind of not looking you directly in the eye. Hello. You seem to have returned. That's good.
Yes. Well, we've ran into a few complications, but everything looks fine. What about that reward, by the way? I believe we talked to the Fizz leaders, and they said that they would send word.
Yes, that arrived a few days before your arrival. Kindly speak to Guild Treasurer Keeper Corindel. He is down by the left here, and she kind of points towards the door right beside the main kind of guild section, where there's the guild tables where they're just kind of there.
Right. Thank you. And I just leave immediately to the treasurer.
Yeah.
Falls out.
You make your way towards the treasure room, and there you do find what seems to be Corindel just kind of sitting there. You've seen him a few times while you were already here. He hasn't really talked to most people, but you know that he's in charge of most of the money coming in, coming out, and of course for any extraneous expenses that any seekers might require. And slowly you come up to him, and let's see if I can show this to you guys. Shift Z, I believe. Did
What's
that work?
the name again? Oh, there it is. Yep.
Whoa.
That right there is Corindel.
Corindel.
I'll write it down. Corindel. There you go.
Sounds familiar, but
And
Good luck.
Corim is there, just sitting down. His arms are across his body. In one hand, he seems to be just sleeping, just sitting down with his arms crossed, eyes closed. And on the other, you as a wizard, and also you as being part of the Dark Watch for a bit of a long time, know that he has phantom servants all over his office. and you can see already there are ink quills being moved around with the feather quills that are writing for him. You see books being moved about, almost as if they're being grabbed by someone that's actually there. But you don't see anyone else aside from Quorum in his physical form. In truth, you know that there are actually invisible people here actually working for him.
Do I know if these invisible people can respond to or like understand human speech?
You yourself haven't tried, since there aren't really any reasons for anyone to go in here unless they have extraneous business regarding the Seekers with expenses.
Okay. I walk up to the floating quill. And I just like look around, I guess, thinking maybe there's someone there, and I just go, "Excuse me, sorry, I don't want to disturb Mr. Treasure Server here, but you have a reward we're about to collect. If you could do that for us without waking Mr. Dell up, that'd be great."
You see the quill just floating up, and it starts to write in the air, and you see the words actually stay in the air. It's a spell known as Skywrite, I believe. And you see words being slowly written in the air in common, and it says, "Your reward has already been placed in the bottom right corner of the library section."
Wait, why the library section?
And the quill is just kind of using itself as an arrow to point in a very small bookcase that he calls the library section.
Right. So I just I go to the library section, which is basically the bookshelf.
Yeah, pretty much. You go there, and in fact, there down in the bottom right, just on the floor, out in the open, is a small pouch of coin, amounting to just about 45 plumes, which is gold.
I pick it up, turn to the quill, and I just nod. All right, thank you. Please tell Mr. Dell that we were here, so he won't be, worried that someone stole the gold. So, plumes rather. Thank you.
Yeah,
And
the
I
quill,
just leave
before you
alongside
leave, it
for
kind of
Corvo.
draws like a happy smiling face and starts going back to its duties.
Oh, wait, before I leave, actually, turn to Petrabo. You don't have any business here with the treasure or anything, do you?
I just need gold.
My God.
Jesus.
It's so good.
Oh yeah,
It's so good.
he recently.
Why do you
bought-
sound like those anonymous voices in like crime dramas?
Yeah, you're right. That's cool though.
Give us the ransom. We have your daughter.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, it's really good though.
I mean,
My
I
balls
have to,
itch.
dude. Like, I'm a Minotaur. I have to.
My balls itch.
I have been neutered.
Yo.
All right.
Where are my balls?
I leave to find the rest of the party.
Sure. And you know what? Since we haven't used this before, I'll just put it down now. Bam, bam. Put you guys right over here.
Also,
Hopefully it loads.
my keyboard might act up.
I
I
think
did
it loaded.
spill a
Dark
bit of
mix.
water.
It's all black.
I think, yeah, it's all black. Do we
It's
do
all
we
black.
need to be
It loaded,
in
but it's
the
all black. Oh.
Perturabo,
I think we
need to be in the
Sorfin,
I saw it.
Mer, and who is not here?
Oh, I have to bring a token?
Lanier.
Where am
There you go. Bam. Right here.
Oh, there you go. Oh.
And say
Wait,
anything.
is this the place?
I'll just turn off dynamic
Yeah.
lighting.
Nice.
Let me just refresh.
I actually know where I'm
Make this
going
count.
now.
Yeah. This is the main
Wow.
hall. And off
Very
towards the north
nice.
here is where Accordia and Glyph are just sitting down. Let me just put them down real quick. And yeah, this is pretty much where everything is. This is the research division. This is where you sleep. This is the armory. And,
Yeah,
small
can't see
sections
anything.
where you can go underneath and stuff like that.
I'll just imagine it.
Can you not see anything?
I
There are
can.
two of you.
There's two of me.
Yeah.
Now there's one.
I can't even see my token.
Huh?
Really? It's right.
Huh? It's right here.
Yeah, I can't click it.
I turned off dynamic lighting,
Sorfin?
so let me see if I can drag and drop
Maybe
you.
Sorfin is blind.
There you go.
I'm blind.
Yeah, there's no
Okay,
dynamic
anything.
lighting, so it should be working.
Yeah, I see it. I see everything.
Is it loading?
Yeah, same.
It's probably not loading for you, or maybe
Maybe
not yet.
part-
But anyways, doesn't matter. Oh yeah, so you make your way back towards the main guild hall, which is this place. And yeah, what's the whole plan now?
As I arrived, I was like grabbing food along the way. I'm just saying this because I'm eating right now. And it's on the table. Put on the bag. What? It's a total of 45 plumes. That means it's 9 for each of us. Any questions? Maybe if you want more or less, just speak up right now.
I guess
None?
no questions because
Pure silence.
Yeah,
Wait,
absolute
wait.
silence, no question.
Wait, I was about to respond. I was about to respond, but can't say anything. Oh, Loic, sorry. I'm closing my eyes for a bit.
Alright then,
Can't say
very well.
anything.
Snap my hand and oh wait, do I have mage hand? If I have mage hand, it looks cool.
Yeah, you just like smack him with a mage hand.
And wait, let me check my spells real quick. I do have mage hand.
I'll open Edge.
The mage hand like opens up the pouch, grabs like 9 coins at a time or plumes, and puts on each in front of each of and every one of them.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
9 each.
9 gold. Wow.
Yeah, 9 gold.
It's like-
no, it's plumes, bro. Plumes.
Oh, sorry, Bloom. Sorry, Kat. I ruined your world.
Yeah. So
Right, if you don't need anything else, I will be leaving to my quarters. Need to take a look at the ingredients that we gathered, for the research and whatnot, and for the corpse. Little things to do.
Perturabos just gonna start walking to the armory, looking at him. He's kind of
I
shivering.
signal to Perturabo as well.
Yeah, Mr. Peterabo, about that letter we got from that courier.
Yeah.
You want us to do something about that, or you think it's not a big deal? What are your thoughts on it?
Mission for it, maybe.
Sorry, what?
If there's a mission for it, maybe.
So you don't want to do it at a mission? Is that what you're thinking?
It's bait.
Bravo.
It's bait. We just like that.
Yeah, like Perturabos seems quite dismissive about it, as if like he doesn't believe it himself too. So he just proceeds to continue on to the armory.
You do you, Perturabo.
Very well then.
I'll give him the wait. I opened Edge. I'll give him the letter. You have the letter now.
Okay, takes the letter.
You do.
And off he goes.
I give a
What will
quick
the others
nod to Mur and to Linear, and I just walk. I'll ignore the quest givers for now.
yeah, they're just
For now.
they're all just like having their own thing. Perturabo, as you pass by the halls of Tarius Keep, you notice one very peculiar thing. Aside from the seekers that are guarding the tops of the towers that you saw on your way here, most of Tarius Keep is empty. You make your way past where the bedrooms are, where everyone should be sleeping. Yeah, there's a strange lack
Yeah,
of
there's-
people. And
Huh.
slowly as you make your way towards the forge, the only sight
even
of
someone here.
yeah the only sight that you see, as you're slowly making your way towards the door, you hear like hammering, just the hammering of steel against anvil, just and as you slowly open that door, which is wide open, like unlocked, you
Yeah.
see a dwarf there, a female dwarf currently seemingly working on a handful of weapons.
Oh, sorry. Supposed to be here. Yeah. Okay. Wait, I have to keybind this. It's so annoying having to click on it. Alright.
Real quick question, Cass. How many years after was this again? Is the campaign with what do you
Right
call
there?
it? Juzzo, Aldrin. How many years after
This would be 3 years.
that? Okay, next.
Okay.
He's plotting.
How about the
I
Dreadful
need
Heist?
armor. Oh,
Still also 3 years. The Dreadfall Heist was a few months after the Sky Tear.
Sorry. Okay.
That's fine. I'm still trying to figure out how to keep my
I'll-
He's
I'm trying to
I'll look
keep
talking to
my
God.
mind.
But
Yeah, but Perturabo asks for some armor from the dwarf lady.
The dwarf lady just kind of turns
Gal.
around. Well, excuse me. I'm not quite sure if we have anything of your size.
make me one.
We don't exactly have many minotaurs here, but we can custom make something for you in a few hours, maybe.
Fine. Here.
And I just hand her all my money.
Damn.
She like graciously
Yeah.
accepts, looks at the bag of coin that you basically hand her. She then looks at it like for a long while, and goes, "Hey, you're not part of the Dark Watch then. If you're paying this much, then are you Dark Watch or are you not?"
A bit confused on the mod.
I think
Give him time.
you're getting voice cancelled by noise
Discord.
cancellation. Yeah.
Am
yeah,
I?
Discord
Really?
doesn't pick it
Oh,
up
okay.
sometimes, and then turn off
Yeah,
the
I'll just-
automatic
yeah, I'll
noise,
just-
whatever.
I'll just turn it off for now. So, yeah, I am in the Dark Watch. That's what Perturabo
She
says.
then just kind of, "Oh well then, a single plume will do," and she grabs a single coin of gold, and like basically tosses you the rest of the gold that you were given, 8 coins total, I believe. And she
Ooh,
then looks at the
and-
single plume, puts it in her pocket. Right. Well,
Perturabo
exactly what do
actually
you
also
want?
asks a question. Will this be the best armor that she can make, or could it be enchanted? That's what Perturbo's asking too.
Well, I'm not exactly per se one of the smith mages, but it's the best that I can make for you at least. If you are looking for something of smith mage quality, you'll have to make your way down towards. Of course, you already know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm kind of worried. I don't know how to make this work. So okay, yeah.
Okay.
And I guess after that, Perturabo just heads back to where the group was with his coins again.
All right. And with your coin in hand, you make your way back towards the group. Belwick, what are you doing?
Excuse me.
Of course. Is this the? I'm guessing this is where I can do my alchemy.
Yeah, that's the researching section of Terrier's Keep. And usually it would be filled with about 15 people, each working on their own thing. This time around, it's empty as hell.
Oh, I will return to the quest givers. Excuse me, where's the research division?
Ah, yes. I was hoping no one would ask that, since I personally don't have the authority to give out certain locations for each Seeker and Dark Watch member. However, I was told recently by Captain Kieran Bledwith that I'd be telling you that if you were to ask this question, answer simply with "they're on a mission."
Right, do you have any idea when they'll return?
They're on a mission of a distant location and would require them about a few weeks before they return.
Few weeks. Well, I guess I have to get to work then. Where did we unload the corpse, by the way, of the abyssal?
should be
Probably
around, like-
outside, usually.
Yeah, just outside. We had a carriage with us, right? So
Yeah.
it was just somewhere around here, I guess.
Like out in the training grounds, usually.
Are any of
Yeah.
the I forgot what they're called, the people who handle dead bodies, are they around?
Like gravekeepers and stuff like that.
No, like the morgue people. I forgot what they're called.
Yeah, I don't know the exact terminology for those people. But let's just say those like corpse tenders. Are they
Tenders.
around? Yeah. A few. There will be like a few people working on mostly cleaning, and usually they're the lower end of the seekers that are doing that. And some of them are on the walls. Some of them are just working on, making the
Oh,
defenses
you
tight knit.
mean orderlies, the ones that
I
like
I don't think I
do.
haven't heard of the term.
It's orderlies, I think that's what they call them. The ones that clean most of the stuff, including organizing the bodies, preparing them for researchers.
Oh.
Yeah, materials and stuff. Those are called orderlies.
I would have just called them janitors.
Janitors.
Yo.
Technically, yeah.
Hey,
Technically,
yo.
janitors and nurses are orderlies.
All right. I will actually ask Perturabo to help me haul the body to the research area.
Right.
And it's
Was that heard? Was that heard?
yeah, we heard it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I guess it's working.
So where we put that corpse? And I just imagine we like find the corpse and put it here.
Yeah, it would be like outside, and with the help of Perturabo, actually Perturabo, make me a athletics check with advantage, since I believe Belwick is helping you.
Okay.
Oh, that'd be interesting. Damn.
With what muscles he can muster.
I mean, I guess he's guiding me on how to do it because I can't see because the body's like twice my size or something.
I'm using the mage hand to like lift a single hair or something.
Nice.
19? Yeah, pretty good. You slowly move the body as far in as you can, and it can just barely make its way like inside the doors.
Door.
And like just around like here, maybe just in between you guys. And like
And
it's
then Perturabo
massive.
shoves almost all the stuff and tries to put it on the table.
Just like
Don't do
disarrange
that.
almost everything.
Yeah. Like as I'm
There's
hauling
some
the
in
body.
progress research here. Wait.
Yeah,
and
there's
then
a whole load of
like, out of
books.
instinct, like move some I guess half of the table away.
Yeah, I try to make sure none of it falls off. Just like try to
Catch it with like a mage hand. It falls into the mage hand. Just kind of
Yeah,
stays
yeah.
there. And yeah, everything like disarrayed, but it was already pretty bad to begin with. And you manage to make enough space that at least the top half of this creature makes it on towards the table. And yeah, what do you do with it?
It is time for experimenting. What tools can I use for this actually? Let me search. Tools for dissecting bodies. D&D.
Probably
There really isn't any specific special tool for these things. Usually just knives and stuff like that.
yeah.
All right. I will. I mean, I probably need a scalpel or something like that, to make it easier to cut the.
I'd say that alchemist
monster.
supplies or stuff like that, like alchemist tools.
Okay, I already have those since I have. Yeah. Okay. So I will start examining the body. I'll take a sample of. Oh, what's the skin look like actually? What's the skin? Is it scaly? Is it like fleshy? Is it?
Weirdly, yes, it feels very much like kind of this exoskeleton like exterior. It has like very studded, very sharp, bony kind of these protuberances, like those small like scale sharp spikes that grow out of its skin. More so, it's like a beetle, kind of the torso of a beetle with the head of this vulture.
Okay, I'll be laying out some very specific stuff, but please bear with me. I will take a small sample of. I'll type it here. The beak, carapace, the skin, claw, and one of its eyes. And
still
I
have
don't know how
eyes.
much time you will give me, but I will prepare a quote unquote potion using the same like method as any other potion, but the ingredient instead will be used using one of these. and I'll like refine them, right? So like the beak and carapace, I would grind. The skin, I'd like probably like chop up to find like bits.
Yeah, sure. And with little knowledge that you have of this thing, and you just start cutting up each one. Let me see what it's going to be.
So yeah, they're all gonna be different potions if that's possible. If I have the
Yeah.
materials for it in the
So
research
if you want to
condition.
start working on each one, it's going to be 20 minutes each.
Yeah, I have the time. I'm guessing that it's like downtime right now. Like
Yeah,
everyone's just
currently
chilling.
it's
So
downtime, so yeah, everyone can work on whatever they might have in mind. So you're going to be working on this for the most part.
so
Sorfin. Yeah,
oh, sorry.
continue. Go ahead.
If I ever find any like liquid substance that doesn't resemble blood, like maybe like bile or like blood, I would like to put it inside a vial.
Sure. Um, yeah. 20 minutes each as you using your downtime. Sorfin, what are you doing with your downtime?
Okay, with my downtime, the first 5 minutes. No, yeah, the first 5 minutes, I'm gonna rub my shoes on this carpet.
It's a very nice carpet of what seems to be an
Like a
extremely
true
rare,
animal.
Like
it's
a true animal.
extremely
Yeah,
rare kind of main creature, much like a lion.
marking my territory.
Yeah, and you just kind of rub your feet all over it.
And the receptionists are like looking at me like stepping on the carpet.
Oh
And then
wow, I have
I
a very smooth head.
Extremely
and
smooth head.
then and then I'm going to go outside. Where's the door outside? Is this the door outside?
It would be going through the research section and
Oh,
then right out.
sorry. And I'm gonna go outside and can I go outside?
I mean, yeah, you can. It's like right here, so there'll be enough
Oh.
space for you to go.
Thank you.
Yeah. So
I thought you asked the corpse.
you make your
And
way
then
outside, and what are you doing out there?
yeah, before I leave, I'm gonna signal to Turabo. But not Turabo, sorry, Belwick. Signal to Belwick. Belwick, I'll be outside chilling a bit. And I go outside.
Yeah, and you feel the cool
Okay.
wind.
I go here and I lay down.
Having a ciggy break.
One of the few days that it's extremely calm in Tario's Keep. Yeah.
No, the
Yeah.
Caremoran theme plays in the background. Doo, 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 doo.
All right.
I'm staying here throwing some, mini fireballs, presto, like a gun, right, in the air. Like, pew 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 pew.
And you
It's gonna
burn
like
entire forest and everyone dies. Nice.
it's just 10 feet. It's just 10 feet.
Yeah, so
And
it's
it
fine.
spreads like
see-
from here. You know, like
It like
like you see
spreads,
me,
spreads
like-
from the grass towards the trees and burns everything. Yeah, that's
Yes.
fine.
I'm
give
shooting
them
in the
One
air.
paladin
Like
I
I'm
had that turned into full arsonist.
I'm laying on the ground. I'm laying on the ground, looking up the sky, like firing some fireballs, fire some water, surfing stuff.
Yeah, right, sure.
Actually,
Okay.
after Lanier, I'm gonna do something important
Okay, sure.
to Sorfin.
Lanier, what are you doing with your downtime?
After that kind of last fight with the werewolf, it's it. They whiffed their first shot with the blunderbuss, so they'll be like unsatisfied. I kind of walk up to the receptionist and say to them that they'll be in the training range if they'll be okay.
And yeah, they just give you a quick nod and they tell you that they aren't usually the ones you ask for permission. No one really asks permission around Tario's Keep. So you can go ahead and go to the range.
Yep, and kind of just casually walk there and just kind of not really spend any ammo, just kind of just aim down the sights and stuff. Try to practice aiming.
Yeah. Might be a good idea. And for the small amount of time that you have, practicing as much as you can, all the while, Perturabo, you're there, and what exactly are you asking these people?
I wanted to ask them about the letter concerned with my captain of the Iron Arms. I was wondering if like there's any mission involved or possibly close to the location that the letter mentioned, which was south, right?
Yes, towards the
Yeah.
Ionasian border. And
Yeah.
she looks at you very quickly, glances up and down, looks around your entire kind of gear, which the lack of armor is
It's not
very
a lot.
evident.
The lack of armor is very obvious. I
Um,
just have like this loincloth or something.
yeah, the tribal minotaur wear, and
Yeah.
Glyph kind of weirdly gives you a quick nod, making sure that she's not looking at your eyes directly. Yes, there are a few missions that might require you to go down south. However, with your current situation and your equipment, I suggest that you take some smaller ones and perhaps gain some much needed resources to purchase gear.
My group will help me handle this. So if you have a mission, you could just give me one.
We do have missions for your group, and they are relatively of the closer regions around this parts. That way, you can gain some much needed resources such as plumes and other necessary coinage, and you can return safely without the guilt crossing my mind.
Very well. I guess Belwick will handle it. Please tell him.
If he manages to come by, she gives you a quick nod, looks towards Accordia, who all this time has not spoken to any of you.
I guess I just drop off the letter to her. Like as probably like a letter of interest or whatever. Like
Yeah, and she like takes it. She doesn't exactly know what to do with it, so she just kind of keeps it in one of the many cupboards, kind of things that she has.
okay.
And yeah,
So next, Bertarabo's gonna run up. Actually, not run. Walk in full.
in
almost
full
naked.
stride, passing by Belwick, who's like cutting up parts. He's like covered with this strange
Trying to
gooey
find-
blood.
Already. Find.
Kind of laughing to
Sorfin.
himself.
Yes, yes.
And approaches Sorfin, actually.
And Snorfin, who's doing a sniff sniff, it smells the blood from where Belwick is cutting up the corpse.
What's bad around here?
all right. I'm gonna ask Sorfin a bunch.
Sorfin,
Pew, 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 pew. What?
What is that?
You hear me like playing around with Presto, like pew 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 pew. What?
Sorfin, as a fellow beastkin, we have degrees of divination, you see. I'm asking if you have divination skills yourself.
Nation. And I shuffle through my I don't,
Divination.
my
If I wasn't heard.
yeah. I shuffle through my I don't know what can I shuffle on. I'm just gonna think. Sorfin's gonna look up in the sky, close his eyes, and think. Wait a bit. I'm changing. Divinate.
You mean metagaming? Isn't divination just like I don't know, like what do you call that? Like a magic check or something? I don't know.
Divination is a school of magic.
School of Magic, and
Yeah. I wasn't talking about divination as a school. I was talking about like predictions.
Guidance? Oh,
Yeah. predictions or like
Visions.
Oh, I'm gonna ask Perturabo like, what do you mean, divination?
Concerned 1 month from now with my captain.
As you can see, even I don't know the future. I don't have divination.
I heard fishermen were skilled in this specific type of sorcery.
It's a bit racist, but well, there's a prejudice about fishermen being talented in divination, but we're talented in all kinds of magic. Unfortunately, I'm not the divination fish myself.
Divine fish.
The divine fish.
I'm not divine. I'm just fish. Then I'm gonna fire
Do you
some.
perhaps know
Yeah?
anyone?
Do I know anyone, Cass, from my school?
Actually, as you're like as you're like talking like outright, are you like whispering to each other, or are you like?
no,
Just-
we're actually like
No, we're
10 feet
talking.
apart, so we're talking.
We're talking quite loud.
Yeah, you know,
guess,
you're talking very loud, and you're just out there having a small conversation. Above you, there are actually like a few seekers that are currently there, just kind of hanging about, you know, doing their own patrols. One in particular happened to be like listening on with your conversation. And I don't know if you can see that on the screen because it's not loading
Is
for
it?
me.
Some wild
Spooky.
people.
They're a bit angry.
They're a bit
This
angry.
one back
Yeah,
here,
It's a bit dirty.
yeah, he looks a bit, you know, scruffy, but yeah, he is one that they call. Let me just check here. Yeah, they're called. This guy is called a hybrid. That's his race, and he kind of looks down on you. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I heard something about some future sight or something like that. Foresight.
Yes.
Well, if you're looking for someone of that specialty, I believe there was someone around. What was it again? Here. He kind of looks towards the other guy back here, who's just very much so looking over the horizon, and also has been looking over at the small pew pew guns that Sorfin was making earlier, having a whale of a time. And he kind of looks down.
I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
Um,
A whale of time.
So why do you think his face
Yeah.
is dirty, dude? 'Cause all the
yeah, it's just
explodey
you
stuff.
shot him like a few
Bounced off
times,
his
like bursted on his face.
Yeah.
Anyways, he kind of looks down and goes, "Yes, of course. There's a woman in the city of Nitorin. They call her Madame Fate, and she tells the fates and futures and whatnot. But I don't really buy into myself." Then this kind of this hybrid looks down towards you. I personally believe in Madame Fate. I have had experiences with her that are very, very nice. She once told me that my friends would eventually come to pass, and turns out to be true. She just did not tell me that I would be the reason for their deaths.
Well, I don't know what to say. Shoot. What do they say?
She kind of looks at like, are you talking about shoot first, ask later? Or is that another?
No.
No, you miss the shots you don't take.
Shoot the message, not the messenger, as they say.
What? How is that? Wait, how is that related even?
He
I'm
said.
thinking out of
He
character, by the way.
said. What you call that?
Oh, you sense hostility from the guy against.
No.
her
He
for
said
saying
Madame
this stuff.
Fate. He said Madame Fate caused the thing.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Like-
understandable.
Like someone died because she said it. You know.
And therefore,
Bruno.
she is the one at
Yeah.
fault for saying it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyways, I was just trying to help. If you require her services, you will find her in the city of Nitrin. That's, I believe, a few days north from here.
A few days north. All right. Thank you for your help.
And
And, yeah.
Perturabo will just start heading back to the blacksmith to see if he's done. He's quite excited and seems a little giddy.
All right.
I look at both of the hybrids. Like, pew pew.
And they both just kind of clap. They're having like the best time of their lives.
I look at them.
Wait,
What
Starfade
is
is literally Gandalf in
Yeah. Remember like the small
You know how
fireworks?
Gandalf introduces himself? Yeah, through fireworks.
Wanna see something cool? I shoot a firebolt up in the sky.
Oh shit!
Wait, really?
Wait, what's the range on this? It's 120 feet.
Yeah,
Never mind.
120.
That's
Actual
basically
flare.
Actual
flare.
flare, like yeah. Anyways.
I thought it's like like 30 feet.
And yeah, you pass by another time. You pass by through, what Belwick's doing at this point. He's already working on the last bit of the eyes of this thing, very carefully scooping them up. And Belwick, you're trying to make a potion for each of the ingredient that you've gotten. Yes.
Yes.
Right. So let's work on that right now. So my question
yeah.
for each of them: what base are you going to use?
What's the best base that we have available in Darius Keep?
The best base that you have in Terius Keep, within the researchers area, you do have the Iprin, actual, good Iprin.
But the AC is so high. Your DC.
Yeah,
Do we have elemental water?
I'm not currently here. Usually there'd be a person that you can purchase this through, but he is not here as well, due to the so-called mission that they were sent to.
I'll just use regular water then. So that I just want to see the effects, not make it potent.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, go ahead. So you're using water as a base, and you're
Yes.
using each of these parts as different ingredients. Are you
Yeah,
mixing
separate
all of
ones.
them one or in separate vials?
Separate.
All right. And are you gonna add anything else to it?
No.
Okay. So go ahead and make me an alchemy attempt of 10 plus, let me see this, 10 plus 1 for how many times?
Totals?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times. So it's 11 DC. You roll your alchemy attempt 5 times.
So 1d10 plus 1.
The DC is 11. Just roll your alchemy attempt, which is,
I'll just click alchemy tools.
yeah, alchemy tools.
Okay. Where is it? Lord. I can use intelligence, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You do it 5 times. DC is 11 for each of them.
Oh, wow.
Alright, that's 1. That's also another one. Very good. 15. 2 more. That's another one. And
Nice.
yeah, you spend a hefty amount of time, and with the necessary tools that are found all around the research divisions section, you manage to make some pretty high quality potions with just the base water. And after a bit of examination of what they exactly are, each of them seems to be a different kind of poison, but nonetheless a poison. So all of them, all parts that you've gotten from these things are all poisons. The strength of each is very different though. So for example, the poison from the eyes and the skin are much greater than the poisons from the claw, the carapace, and the beak. So basically you've made a 1d4 poison potion, 2 1d4 poison potions, and 3 1 poison potions. Like a straight up 1 poison damage. That's it.
Oh wow. Carapace. So the one poison is carapace, skin, and
The carapace, claw, and beak. The claws themselves
carapace,
aren't
beak.
poisonous. They're more so bony and keratin-like, but still exhibit that kind of poison from the surrounding skin and whatnot.
Okay.
So nonetheless, the parts that you've gotten all made these poison potions. Yeah, but after a while, you finish up. You've basically gathered and used up most of the parts that you've gotten from this creature. All that's left now are, bits of its skin that is hard to get, a lot of bone, a lot of meat. Which you do note that it's not this kind of muscular red meat, more so this very dark purple, almost blackish kind of meat. Very strange to even topsiders like you.
Is the wait just noting? Does it look like does the skin look like smooth? Sorry, it's smooth, right? The skin.
Layered with like exoskeleton over it, but yeah, it is very smooth, like jelly almost.
Hmm. Does it have any fins? Doesn't have fins, right?
No.
What are those like protrusions on the side of its?
Yeah, that's the it's like bones basically that come out of it.
Okay, okay. How about the whiskers actually?
The whiskers themselves don't really have anything special on them. But yeah, you've pretty much picked out most of the ingredients from this creature. All that's left now is just to throw it away or reuse as meat if you're keen on eating it.
Hmm. I'll just bring it to the incineration room actually, just to just get rid of it, just in case. Don't want any uh unknown creatures who are like really fond of this type of monster to eat it.
Yeah. And with most of its parts already picked out, I won't need you to roll anything. You just manage to bring it off across and carry it towards the incineration room, which is down beneath. You have to go through like the main hall all the way through here. But nonetheless, I'll say that after some time you finish up, and when you come back, as you're returning back towards the main hall, eventually Glyph kind of takes a quick peek at you. You there, Sir Belwick, I believe is your name.
Yes. What you need?
Your Tauren friend came by and told me that he would let you choose your next mission. Posted here on the notice board to your left, she just kind of points, is a handful, well, not really, 2 of the closer missions in this region that you can pick from. And she just kind of points it off to you. And I will show that right now. Bam, right here. And bam, right here.
Hmm.
You choose one of those.
Before I check the question, real quick question, I guess the poisons. What type are they? Because there's 4 types of poisons in D&D:
It's
contact, ingested, inhaled, and injury.
well, since you made it into a potion that you can actually drink, you've turned it into a ingested poison.
Okay. I'll just keep the one damage potions or poisons in the research area, and maybe keep the ingested ones.
Yeah, okay, sure. So each of those will weigh nothing, so just barely like 1 pound each. So they should be
Okay.
fine.
Okay. Is anyone seeing the quests, or is it just me?
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
Okay.
There's 2 of
Mm-hmm.
them.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read for a bit.
Because I cast Presto and we make music together. We chill.
And yeah, they're all like,
Cass,
sing along the campfire, campfire
Sing
song.
that campfire.
Cass,
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Jesse wants to see the game.
Oh, Jesse. Yeah, sure.
Jesse's
I
here,
hear
right?
monster.
Let me send
Oh,
let me send a roll 20 invite if I can find it.
Yeah.
Crack
Okay,
and
while that's
open it.
happening, I'm gonna see if I can do the combo again.
Uh,
Okay. So
I think I know what. Not sure
Okay.
though.
then
Mm-hmm.
I roll this. Bam.
Sing around the campfire and
Sing
sing
around
the
Campfire
campfire
song.
song.
Or
Squidward! Good!
It'll help. It'll help.
F is for friends who
Invite
do
sing
stuff
along.
together. U
Copy
is
link.
for you and me.
Jesse, I'll send you. Wait, I'll send the roll 20 invite
And
on
it's for
Messenger
Sweet,
in TTRPG gang.
sweet
Yeah.
victory.
So you can see
yeah.
the map. He's G. He's G.
Okay, so I'm looking at the quests, and then I guess I walk up to the party down the guild hall. Like, right, so I got 2 quests available for us right now. It's one's wait, never mind. Where's everybody? Mark, where's everybody?
You notice that some of the doors are open. I guess. I think you noticed that this door was like open the entire time. Back here. Right
I mean, I figured you guys passed by here while I was making the potions.
I mean, you
Oh,
did
right,
see
right.
them while you were like cutting up the creature, so
Well-
you'd have seen them, go outside.
Ma,
Got stuck outside his house apparently.
Are you gonna?
Mer's just sitting down, drinking his days away.
Very
Oh,
well.
Morris! Outside. He can't go in. He's just outside the area. He's just here. He fell in a pit. No, we don't know.
Yeah, it's actually not.
He's locked out.
Wait,
Belwick,
can I just stream for Jesse?
I mean, yeah, you can also just stream.
Wait, where's Mr. Petarabo?
I think you can hear like some insane bonking.
you can hear some
Like
pew
somewhere.
pews as well, like super
Yeah,
loud.
some pew pew pew, and then some bonking like.
I remember Mr. Linear, Mr. Petarabo.
I didn't even notice because I was just singing with the boys.
We got a couple of missions.
While you're singing, I'm actually like following the beat of the music.
Hi-Fi Rush.
Excuse me.
Oh, Jesse's here.
Jesse's here.
Hello, Jesse.
Hello.
There's a couple of missions we might want to take a look at. If you could accompany me to the guild hall.
Sure.
Alright then.
And
He stops bonking and then follows Belwick.
Mm.
Oh, I used all my actions by the way, guys. So
Yeah, just like straight up, like practicing your entire way through.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, Joe is trapped outside his house.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah.
Nice.
uh,
Very cool.
Does he have load or something? I think he has, right? I could probably give him load.
let's take one of these
Have-
open seats. Sorry, I'm yawning. Let's take one of these open seats. I lay out the quest papers.
Oh,
down.
Jesse, if you want to see what like the character sheet looks like or something, I can stream. So you can watch my like how it looks on my screen.
Just make
Is
everyone
everyone
scream.
here?
Here.
Let's begin
So,
the meeting.
This is the character sheet. All
And
the
like
stuff is
Sorfin
here.
is still outside, doesn't give a shit.
your equipment, your money, the attacks you do. So if I click on this, it does this, and I click on this, and it shows like the damage it deals or something. This is the HP. The armor is like if you roll something, you see 14, right? 14 means that it doesn't hit me. 15 because it's 15 is too high. Yeah, all that stuff.
I I look at Mr. Hybrid. What's your favorite? What's your favorite type of song?
No, me not exactly have a favorite, but from the lands to the north, we have something that we call tribalistic ritual dances. Usually, they have accompaniments with songs.
Can you hum the melody?
Uh, Usually, they do not have any melody, but there is a song that the poet wrote by the name of King of Mortals. A very amazing song myself. Can't hum melody. Not very good at it.
He's not very good at it. No, do I know that song? Is it a popular song?
Where you are from and where this place is at? No, this is not very popular song.
Alright.
Belwick left the group. I think he's trying to bring Sorfin in.
Hi. Let's just
Just kind of shouting
listen.
off.
let's just listen
You
to
can hear
jazz.
me? Hey,
We're gonna listen to jazz.
Sophie! Oi,
Just like shouting from the other end here.
Wait.
You.
Wait.
Cunt.
You.
yo!
Is that insight to hear him?
It's perception.
Perception. I don't think I can. Okay, wait. No. That's normal.
That's in British.
It's Tuesday, isn't it?
Actually.
Oh, sorry, I
let me see
can't
the
hear
date.
you.
No, it's
I literally
technically
can't hear you.
Wednesday.
It's Wednesday, my dude.
I think you
both
have
of them
to
like,
do it, in front of him or something.
and both of them started humming as well. And you see me like running around.
Are there any
Sorfin,
instruments?
No, it's just my Presto.
Yeah, just
Oh, this is-
very faint musical notes they can barely hear.
It's 10 feet though.
It's,
It's
very
10 feet.
faint, so you could obviously hear him shouting, dude.
It's up to 10 feet though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
It's up
As
to 1
Belwick
R.
approaches-
Wait, it's up to 1 R. Cast one here, cast one here, cast one here.
Just all over the damn
As-
place, noises like
Actual
very
Belwick
faint
approaches-
music.
Dude,
So
as Belwick
noisy.
approaches, Belwick starts hearing like.
The edgiest song.
Oreta ai tsubasa.
I will. I mean, he doesn't notice me, right? I will touch his shoulder and cast Frostbite.
Oh my god.
Hey, yo!
Oh my god!
Hey yo, con save.
Yo.
Can't say.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah? I have a lot of con. Boom!
Oh, no damage, but you feel like
Nice.
a slight tinge of cold on your shoulder.
You're giving me the cold shoulder now, eh?
I got
He was waiting for
surprised.
this day. He was waiting for this one.
I'm surprised. I look at Belwick like Belwick. And I cast my sword. Hello, that's a DC 14.
All right, intelligence saving throw. You have high
Oh
aim.
my god.
You're quite
I'll
intelligent.
do
man.
this.
Like, trying to
This is
kill
a
each
fail.
other.
You've had like
This is a fail.
Oh my
Oh.
you take
2d6. It's 9. It's 9.
you take 9
9.
points of damage.
Oh, plus one damage. One more. That's from
Why?
10 points of damage.
10 points
Oh
of
my
damage.
God.
That's from martial casting. Not martial casting, war mage. second paragraph.
That's how you want to play, is it?
Oh god.
And I wonder
No,
what's
Belwick.
going on with
These
Belwick,
these two
up
Belwick,
here,
no,
you can
Belwick.
hear the hybrids up top just kind of looking. Oh, look at this! Turns out we're gonna have a fight after all. Maybe our watch is
Belwick,
not
no.
going to be that boring.
I got surprised. Belwick was surprised.
Wait, I thought they were gonna stop this.
Well, this
they're
is gonna
having
be
fun.
even more surprising, you fucking fish.
Hey yo! Oh,
All
yo!
right,
That's
dexterity saving throw. Go ahead. We're having a full-on PvP fight session now.
Wait, I'm pretty sure I can hear this.
Yeah, you
right?
can hear the and then just like
It's like, oh, you
hurting
fishing
pain.
chips tonight, lads.
I have a question. Do Lanier would be here as well as these two for a while now, right?
Yeah, pretty
Do
much.
these two do this a lot?
Usually
Oh,
not, but
asking-
when they get into disagreements, it's a usual thing. Yeah.
Yeah, Lanier will just sit here and wait.
Oh, is that half damage or no damage?
It's just there. Oh, wait, is it? I don't know how
Just on the
Flaming
super.
Spear works.
Hold on. Flaming
Let me
Spear,
check.
you basically put it in an area, and if they save,
Half
they don't
damage.
get they get the half damage, and if
Half
they
damage,
don't, it's,
yeah.
it's still basically there for a long time.
It's
it's
like a movable
concentration, though.
AoE.
It is a minute though, so it like disappears after like a
Belwick.
quick moment.
I move it, I guess.
What's
Belwick,
going on here?
you don't want to do this.
And the guys up here are just like, oh, there's a fight happening. You know, usually we'd stop it, but we're kind of bored, so we're just watching.
Oh,
It's
Fine,
like
fine.
saying the most
I'm calm.
anime
I'm
voice
calm.
line.
Mr. Petarabo, I'm calm.
I grab Belwick.
Wait, I'm calm. I'm calm. And I release
I
the.
still
Portable.
Spear.
No, Portable. We're just playing around. We do this a lot.
It's a usual thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I almost
Bravo
saw
does
Belwick's arm getting dislocated.
Like Portorobo's grabbing it by the arm, almost pops his entire shoulder out.
Yeah, look, I was
Ow.
in the mode for smoke toner.
That's 9 damage. That sucks. No, not 9 damage. That's 9 minus
Man, dude, that's a lot. But
No, no, no.
9.
half of 9. 5.
4.
No, it's round up.
Let's run down.
Run down, I believe.
It hurts. You smell my arm like cook. See me biting on my arm, on my fingers, cause it's cooked.
Sound like eating it.
Fish fingers.
Anyway, here are the quests. Please read them in full. I'm no lollygagging.
And I read them. I read them earlier, but yeah.
So,
I look at the party.
what do you want to go with?
So it's either zombies or demons. Side.
I'd like to go to Night Run.
Night Run. Well, okay, that's one for Night Run. How about everyone else? Personally, I like to go with Daggerhide. I feel like I have more expertise with demons. Maybe they could be some monster of some kind. Whereas the undead world's not something I'm
I'll go.
familiar with.
I'll go with Nitrin. I heard Retorabo. Is that not fair? No. Yes, he needs to meet someone in that area.
Daggerhide seems fun, but if Perturabo needs to do something, I'll follow.
Mr. Murr, thoughts?
Just very silent. Whatever.
doesn't say anything.
Whatever or something like that.
He nods.
You
I
see?
don't know.
You can kind of read his thoughts. He's trying to get out of the chair, but he can't because he's outside.
Well, looks like the majority vote is Night Run then. I will relay as much to the
Is it
ladies.
Night Run, by the way?
Yes.
It's Niter.
I just
As in
it's Niter.
Niter. Even though it's spelled like
I said
Nitri.
Nitren. I think because I tried to read it, but because Perturabo's not very smart, he just says Nitren.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Well, so we'll be taking this one then, and I slide over the dead room.
I need to meet a divination master, Madam Fate.
Mer said Nitrin.
Oh, he can hear? Hey yo.
No, I messaged him in TTRPG.
Smart.
No context. I just said-
Alright,
he said
Niteren looks like.
Yeah, there is.
Alright.
He was. He, we told him to pick one. He just said Nitrogen and just shuts up. Goes in the back in the corner.
Alright. Niteren it is. I'll keep the other one here.
Right, so Mrs. Who's the quest giver, Glyph or Accordia?
Both of them, basically. One is just. Glyph has been the speaker of the group. Accordia has not spoken to you guys once.
Okay, I'll go to Accordia.
I'll go to Glyph.
Right, so how far is Niteren exactly?
She kind of looks at you, very kind of silent. Non propinque.
So what now?
Non propinque. Then Glyph just kind of holds back. She said not that far, still decently in range.
Is this Elvish?
No, it is not.
Is it?
Oh wow, what language is this?
She's speaking basically deep speech.
Deep? Wait,
Wait, deep speech?
Wish she's deep. Goddamn.
wait. I'm asking. Wait, deep is related to the abyss, right?
Yes.
All right. I turned to Glyph. Wait, so she's speaking. What was it again? Deep speech.
Glyph just kind of gives you a quick nod.
Hi, Amit. So, could you translate this for me to Accordia? Which she understands common, right?
She does, but not quite speak it.
Okay, so Mrs. Accordia, we I don't know if you saw it, but we brought in a corpse from the previous quest. It looked like it came from the abyss. I don't really know much about the area, but maybe you could enlighten us. I do have a drawing. Wait, no, my drawing's shy. Anyone else?
I gave you my drawing.
Yes, Mr. Sophie's drawing. Maybe you could recognize what this is.
And do you show her Sorfin's drawing?
Yes.
All right, and she kind of looks at it for a quick moment, then starts going, "Novis numum difficile in vere, difficile in statura," and Glyph starts just kind of translating. She said that this creature often does not quite stay in the locations in the deep. However, for it to be up here, that would only mean two things. And just kind of stay silent for a bit until anyone responds.
Go on.
In venire difficile in statura. She just continues to repeat that word, and Glyph just kind of looks at it confused. I'm sorry, my deep speech is not quite proficient, let's say. But in terms of translating it, it would be. It's difficult to find this creature anywhere close to the surface. It would mean that something is happening in the Underdark, the Abyss, or something is calling them above ground.
That's worth noting then. Thank you. I'll type it. So, one of two causes. Disruption in abyss or calling from the surface.
What is everyone else doing? It's like slowly writing it.
Yeah, just writing
jotting it
down.
down my notes.
Editing my
And then you're
logo.
just physically AFKs.
Physically.
So you say it's not that far, Nitron. How many days would that be? Or weeks?
No, it should be a few days. On foot, you could probably make it around 3 days.
That's pretty close then. Does anybody want to do anything before we leave? Because if not, I suggest we just take a rest for the night and leave first thing in the morning.
We are against undead, yes?
That's right. Yeah.
Well, that's what
Might
the
need divine
quest giver said.
weapons.
Well, I don't think we. It's a smith over here, a magic smith. Would she be able to forge enchanted weapons of sorts? Or
She
I
can.
look at Lanier. Lanier, I see your sword. Is it different from other swords, Cass? Like, or it's just
Yeah, it's clearly made of silver.
Ah.
Like it's a shiny, almost complete white sword compared to the steel that most people have.
Lanier. Your sword's built different.
Your sword's built different.
Where'd you get the silver weapon?
It originally wasn't a silver sword, but the smiths upgraded it.
You heard that, Belwick? Go follow him.
why do I need to follow him? Just not know how to use weapons.
Oh yeah, sorry. Bertarab.
There's no magesmith right now.
I did not.
Don't think so. I believe Lanier said it was from that dwarven person who was down in the lightning rail. Or what have you?
I guess we'll make do.
Wait,
We'll look for
yeah.
magic weapons in the way.
Can I roll history? Because I don't think Perturabo remembers this, but I do remember it.
Yeah,
It
let's
was in your
see.
room.
Go ahead and make me a history check. This is straight up.
Let's see if I remember.
Yeah, you pretty much remember. You know, you went down towards the crossroads, and you were told that you were supposed to meet a dwarf of the Smith Mages of Mornstead. So yeah, you remember that. Which you never met with him because you went up to the dead end, and I think you went out to just kind of rest. Meanwhile, Lanier went down there alone and didn't tell you guys.
All right.
I asked and he didn't say anything.
Did I remember Lanier saying in passing that we can just summon him?
I'm
that
pretty
dwarf?
sure after we met up, I relayed what the Smith Mage said.
Oh, okay then.
I think all in all, we
Wanna summon him?
but I'll just take your word for what it is. He said he's not here.
Something to
So-
do with the bell, right?
Mhm.
Right?
Something to do with
Did
the
I-
bell.
Yeah, Lanier.
Did I? I'm pretty sure I said those. Like I relayed the information. I don't really remember
Okay.
anymore though.
And then Perturabo is just gonna.
Can you ring the bell?
We'll have to go down to the crossroads, maybe, perhaps, possibly.
Does it have to be in the crossroads?
Well, that's where the bell is, so.
Alright.
I guess we have to go to the crossroads.
Okay. And all right. Does everyone head down towards the crossroads?
Before we head down, I
Sure.
guess I first hurry to the smith.
I'll
To see
I'll
if he's
follow
done with the work.
Lanier.
My dog. Okay. Sure. You slowly make your way down, with the rest of the group. And as you make your way down towards that same empty corridor with the incinerator to your left, and past that is just a dead end to this magical runic room. You make your way there, and what do you guys do?
Yeah.
I'll just follow Lanier. If it does anything.
Lanier is cleaning his imaginary dog's pee.
Wait, where's the entrance to lightning rail?
It's from the picture here. It's just
Here.
from the main hall. Go down here and pass in this direction is
Oh, okay.
where you can basically see it. that you make your way down there, and you know,
I'll find the no clip button.
yeah, the no clip button. Trying to
Oh,
see if I
going
can
to the
find an
bathroom.
image that will match basically this, but can't quite find one.
Okay.
Right.
Is the smith done, by the way? With making the armor.
Hey,
Are you passing by the smith first before you go down here, or?
Yeah, I went to the smith first before heading to the.
Then yeah, basically she returns back with some pretty loose chainmail.
Pretty loose.
Yeah, so it's enough for your size, but she hasn't really taken any measurements. It's decent enough for your size.
Right. So how much AC will this be?
Chainmail, so it should be
Chainmail?
16 plus. I'm right. I'm not sure.
chainmail also has disadvantage on stealth. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to remember if it was 16, right? For chainmail? Yeah, it is 16. Chainmail is 16, weight 55.
55. Oh my god.
It is very heavy.
I can
chainmail.
search it here in the compendium.
Yeah, you can just drag and drop it, I believe.
There we go. Okay. As I wear it, even though she did her best to get it to fit me, it's still a bit tight. So what happens is the shoulders part kind of bursts a little bit, so I lose 1 AC.
30
How's
to
that,
40. Yeah, sure. If you wanna make it like that, we can play along that route.
Alright. I now have 19 AC instead of 10. No longer very high AC. Bulbous muscles. Now I head to the stairs.
Where are the stairs?
my
Oh,
goodness.
right there. Nyom.
I didn't even thank her, by the way. I just took it and then left
Quite rude.
because I don't know manners.
I mean, so do most of the seekers that actually live here. So you're not the first, but you're also not the last.
Okay.
And yeah, as you make your way down, this is the best image I can find for the lightning rail, so just bear with it. You make your way down, and as you slowly, descend downwards with this magical energy that wraps around you, it casts a spell, ethereal spell, which it basically like makes you go through the ground, no clip style. And sooner more than later, let me set this. Dynamic lighting is weirdly on. Boom, there you go.
Nice. Ooh.
You make your way down, and there's like an empty station, and some tracks that are very much so just like two lines of steel along cave floors that seem to never end. And of course, a bell is hanging there, just quite nimbly so, just on a very small platform right above your heads. No, not really heads, more so like your chest height, but for most dwarves it would be head height. And yeah, what do you guys do?
Is the bell here now? We can see the bell, right?
Yeah, you
Guess I'll just
can.
ring
Yeah,
it.
the bell's there. You reach out and ring it, and as you kind of ring it, doesn't make any noise, but you see a small glowing rune right in front of it that slowly gets brighter and brighter. Does anyone here read any Dwarven script language?
Me.
Nope.
Oh,
Linear, it reads quite simply summons. And
Oh,
soon you hear this kind of echoing, almost deathly screech coming from the end of those tracks. Just go. And suddenly, in front of you is this massive, like, terrain with a bit of electricity pulsing from the very top of it. And let me just play some different music for this. Soon enough, you watch the doors open, and out come from it a very happy dwarf that seems all the more so happy to finally meet most of you guys.
It's low. Oh god, I can't see the
Here you
the
go.
map.
Shift Z.
Oh, dwarf.
Mr. Dwarf.
Oh, he kind of like jumps off. Oh wow, this is some nice new faces. I was supposed to meet you a few days ago. But well, here's everyone. Since I haven't really introduced myself to the rest of you, aside from this one, of course, and he points towards Lanier. I guess it's time for me to introduce myself. And he just kind of gives out a very light, almost like burp. Right. And he smells very much so of like some distinct grog. Kind of like whiskey, perhaps, you're not sure, but it's different to all the sorts of alcohol that you smelled before. And he just kind of goes, "Oh, my name is Vroldrill. I am from the Smith Mages Mornstead, and also currently, I guess, the secretary to Alder Nerwit, the Godsmith."
Wow! Whoa! Lord! Whoa!
He's having a fan service.
It's me! It's literally me!
And yeah, Vroldrill just kind of look at you guys. And yes, I did bring what I was told to give you guys, but since you weren't here, and he like slowly like comes up to one of each of you guys, just hands you small medals, of which case each of the medals look like this. Just make this slightly bigger.
And I can't see anything.
It's basically this kind of dark medallion with an owl that's a color shaded with dark, almost blood red, and that's the symbol of the Dark Watch.
I thought it was a afro, dude.
Medallion
Sorry.
It kind of looks like it, yeah. It's cut off. It's like a guy with an afro. But yeah, it's an owl with like some very like blood red coloring, and that's also your party token.
Nice.
With your medallions in hand, he kind of gives it to you. If you're ever asked by the officials, you're stopped for any sort of reason, you can show this to them and tell them that you're part of the Dark Watch, and that should give you a free pass. But don't expect it to always work all the time, as we are not exclusively part of the Empire, as for specific reasons concerning your guildmaster. Any questions you may have before I continue with my little speech about yada yada responsibilities of Dark Watch that I was supposed to give you like days ago?
Oh, what's his character's name again? I'll put in my notes.
He is Vroldrill. VR Vroldrill. There you go.
I was one letter off.
Secretary to Aldrain. Wow. Do I know this person?
You have not met him in your life, and most people don't usually meet Smith Mages.
You met him in your past life.
You met him in your past life. He was your secretary. He joined on after you came back from the Sky Tier.
I shake hands with Rodrill. So you're secretary to the Mr. Aldrain? He's very renowned.
Oh
Godsmith,
my god, dude.
Yes, that's usually the reaction that I get for being a good friend of his. But of course, that is all. I am just previously his secretary. Now he's off adventuring to the east for God knows what reason. But I've been left here with a personal lightning rail of my own.
Okay.
Right. So, questions? Anyone?
We
No?
need weapons for the undead.
Weapons for the undead, right. If I remember correctly, 3 days ago, was it 3? How many days has it been? It's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's been nearly 10 days since we last met. Or am I wrong? He just kind of like starts like shaking his head. Somewhere like that. Maybe somewhere in between. Who knows? Usually lose my perception of time whenever I'm down here. Either way, I was told that I should be giving some silver weaponry to seekers. In which case, I don't believe none of you, aside from this one, he points towards Lanier again.
I sneer at Lanier like, we were supposed to have silver weapons.
No. Just seekers. Not all of the Dark Watch. Those who have been oath-bound to the man himself, the Shadowless Man, as some of you may call it. The very secretive guildmaster that you have that not even I know. But yes, aside from that, whenever you are in, relatively in need for some Smith Mage magic, I am here. However, I will not be of a cost that is regular to most people. To most people, the cost for Smith Mage work and, upgrades, as some may call it, ranges to about 1,000, maybe 2,000 gold. But since we're part of a small coalition with the Dark Watch and Smith Mages more instead, you're given a decent discount of around 200 gold pieces. Oh, wait, I forget. We're in the Western continent. Plumes.
I look at Perturabo like, I don't really need silver equipment myself since I cast magic. Do you have magic yourself, Perturabo? I mean, do you have gold yourself? No, plumes yourself.
Roll.
Yes?
Uh-oh.
Do you have any discarded equipment? One that you'd rather throw than sell?
We have plenty of those. As you may know, Smith Mages create thousands of weapons daily, mostly experimental, but we keep that to ourselves. But yes, we do have a few discarded ones that we are so happy to give anyone in need. However, what exactly are you using them for? What are you here to kill?
Skeletons, but do you have
undead.
gauntlets?
Gauntlets?
Yes.
To fight with your bare hands, or...?
The dead don't come back when they're nothing but dust.
Good point.
Oh, that's
Beggar line.
Gauntlets.
bagger line, I know, right?
Are you not wearing some yourself?
No.
Well, that's unfortunate.
You can see that I'm actually barehanded. Most of the
Doesn't look
most of
like
the
it.
time.
Your hands are huge.
And yeah, he just kind of looks at you for a quick moment. Well, I suppose I can give you a bit of a pickup. Everyone hop on. You watch as Vroldrel just kind of slowly walks up towards the lightning rail and like gets in. You watch the doors just stay open for a quick moment, and his head kind of pops out. Is anyone hopping on, or?
Yeah,
I guess I'll
see
hop
if
on.
I
He's
can
like-
Lanier will
fit
follow,
easily.
but does Lanier know what to expect about the speed?
None of you have ridden a lightning rail.
Alright.
I haven't either.
You haven't ridden a lightning. Actually, wait, no, you have ridden a lightning rail just once before. It's going towards the Sedalian Theocracy.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I haven't.
So,
I
I don't expect I will get comfy in my seat, make sure I don't like get any whiplash or anything.
Yeah, and
Probably heavy enough to resist the speed, maybe.
it entirely depends usually.
Maybe,
But
I'm
you
just saying
you know
maybe.
you take a seat, and weirdly enough, you fit for the first time in your life in most of these areas.
Wow.
You don't fit, but you get onto the lightning rail, and it's more than enough space for even you of your stature, of your size. And
Wow,
there are
okay.
rooms for smaller
Cool.
people. There are rooms for medium-sized people.
Wow.
And there are rooms for your
Wow,
specific height
inclusive.
of people.
Very
First
inclusive.
class.
Are there rooms for fish
First
people?
class. Yeah.
No rooms that are completely underwater, but that's just because if you move at a incredibly strong amount of
Evaporate.
speed, you'll just evaporate midway of the ride.
I'm
So
pretty sure Alvin could have solved that.
yeah, but he as
Just
he
guys to the
did
left.
say, he's been away in the east for a long time. So, anyways, you make your way off towards your individual chairs, where Voldril just kind of makes sure that you sit here, you sit there, everyone hold on. Sooner more than later, you start hearing this like churning of lightning, this and soon enough, you just hear the entire thing just go from to like, and then you just instantly, anyone who isn't everyone aside from Belwick, you make an advantage. Everyone make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh God.
Everyone snaps their necks and dies.
I can.
Yeah, we
com-
get whiplash.
I am robot.
can-
Oh my
Ooh.
god!
Unfazed.
Fuck, my con save's pretty garbage. Oh, even
wow.
higher
That
than
was
yours.
higher than the crit. By the
All
way.
right.
Yeah.
Crazy.
The DC was 15. Belwick and
shit.
Perturabo, you guys just go from the moment the thing instantly ends, like within a second, you feel your entire body just churning up, and you feel the need to just vomit.
Oh God. I guess I have now a. What is that? What do I get? Do I get exhaustion? I guess it's exhaustion, right?
No. It's just this instinctive need to just vomit
Oh
instantly.
My God. That is incredibly unrude, but I guess I just vomit.
You just vomit on the side,
Wait,
and
let me do it in. Perturabo's words.
Perturabo was.
Yeah.
And yeah, you just like spew all over the place, and soon the doors instantly open. Voldril just kind of makes his pass, making sure everyone's all right. Belwick's on the side, almost completely passed out.
I'm like just like, where are the paper bags? The paper bags.
He just goes, just go anywhere. You'll be fine. And he like walks open towards like where Perturabo was sitting, and it's completely covered up with like puke all over the place from whatever thing you've been eating since your adventures.
Some grass.
Yeah, some grass, some of that festive food from Whitlock, all gone down in the drain.
And then
Sophie, could you
like-
press that for me, please?
Surprisingly vegetarian.
Yeah, and Voldr's there to just like magically clean it up, and it slowly like dissipates into the air. Oh, that will still smell for quite a long time, but it will be all right. Anyways, we are here. Time to get off, and you all can wait here for a quick moment.
Yeah. I just need some gloves, dude. I don't need my hammer.
I'll put you over here, and you kind of look around. In your specific room, Perturabo, you see a large map, and you are currently right over here.
Damn.
Here?
It's quite far.
Right
Yeah,
here.
we were here, by the way. We were here.
No,
It's
you're
that
in the
fast,
middle
though.
of Igan Empire,
It's that
so
fast.
you're over here now.
Yeah. Wow.
According
Dwarven
to the map.
technology.
What did Aldrin sacrifice his soul or something to make this work?
No, this was made before Alden. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure,
it was
right?
made
He helped.
before.
He helped.
I helped work on it, but like it was like founded like before my my rise to godhood or whatever.
Right.
Are you
Rise to
God?
godhood, dude.
It's the godsmithhood. I don't know.
Sure. And you make it there, and you're just like waiting by this by the the rail carts where you're currently taking your seats. You're watching the view, and pretty much it goes quite swiftly. You see Voldra go out. There's a few dwarves like carrying what seems to be crates full of black steel and whatnot. A few of them are a few kind of weirdly shaped weaponry, some curved, some that you've seen personally. For example, Perturabo, you see some curved swords that are more native to your people's region. Sorfin, you see some tridents that are often found in the deep seas of the underwater city of Gusha. Belwick, you see some spell tomes and whatnot from Sedalia, probably a trade that happened a while back. You're not quite sure. And Lanier, you see a few people as well, of your kind. Feral Cylons that are actually working alongside with Smith Mages, seemingly having been repaired by the Smith Mages.
Am I allowed to peruse the spell tomes?
I mean, you can go out if you want.
Well then, you all can go ahead. I'd like to take a quick look at these spell tomes. That's fine. Just call me if you need me. They walk through the spell tomes.
All right. And yeah, you start making your way towards the the crates full of like stuff that's just piled on top of each other. It's like a laundry basket with like overfilling laundry. Except it's not laundry, more so weapons and different materials from all over the world. And you see like a few dwarves that are actually guarding the thing. And they all have this like crest of a dragon that's on their like chest. And they make sure to keep a close eye on you as you're looking at those spell tomes. Of many kinds at least. Go ahead and make me a perception check, Belwick.
Perception.
Oh, damn.
Oh, damn.
The spell tomes seem to be of a more so instructive nature than the ones that wizards carry around to cast spells. You know them to be, books that are usually sent out to the multiple schools all around the world, the wizard schools all around the world, which are like basically wizard textbooks.
Okay. I turned to the guards regarding the inventory. Excuse me, I'm assuming this area is like a cargo center, whatever. Are there any places where maybe unused or like returned goods get over here? Maybe I could peruse those, or if they're available, I could browse them for,
And these dwarven guards both look almost identical to each other. Just kind of look at each other and just go, yeah, the topsider. Yeah, they're definitely topsider. Both then just kind of quick look at you. Sorry, topsider, we're not allowed to let you in. Please make your way back towards your lightning rail to make sure that you're safe.
If it means anything, I'm part of both the Dark Watch and the Smith Mages of Olmsted.
Yes, you're Voldrell's group. He's making his way through. So please return to your seats and be safe.
I curse in Elvish and leave.
And they don't really care, but they just keep a good quick eye on you.
How do I send a message again?
And eventually, after some time, like maybe like 20 minutes pass, Voldrell comes back with a handful of stuff, just kind of puts it down. All right, we have here an assortment of goods, an assortment of, well, not so important goods. You were asking for some gauntlets. The best I can do is some gloves. He kind of looks at you and like hands you what seems to be gloves with leather that looks of very much so like steel coating has been put on top of them. And he goes, make sure you put your hands in. It should fit you, but never touch the outside of the gloves. That's my best note for you. It's made of black steel. Yes.
Do you have
rings as well? Discarded rings?
Unfortunately, that would be on the other side of the quarter, and that will take me a bit of time to get, but this is as best that I can do. And he
I can give you a plume.
He looks at you, looks at your money, just goes, that's not something I can quite easily get, but take the gloves with you. I'm sure that it will be very important during your travels. and he kind of just takes it. Duly noted that he is wearing the same kind of gloves on his hands, and he like tries to like hover it over your hand. Now close your arms and close your palms, and make like a punching motion for me into this glove hole.
Love hold. What? Okay. I guess I do that.
And you basically like punch the entryway to the glove, and the glove just like closes around your hand, and
Oh.
it starts feeling very comfortable, for the size of your hand. He goes,
Yeah.
that will be a very nice partner for certain scenarios. Those are black steel blacksmithing gloves. They deal 1d4 plus your strength fire damage.
Fire. Damn. Okay. All right.
Why?
Let me just add fire gloves.
Fire damage.
1d4 plus strength, right?
Yes. And they are considered improvised weapons, and you are using your bare hands, so you're proficient in them. You're kind of using your hands to punch, so I'll say that you're proficient with them. Right.
Call this trash.
He looks at you and goes, on the scale of what people are making here, yes, these are discarded items.
Very well.
Right. Mr. Pharaoh Cylon, I've given you what you might need for, I believe, the mages of this group. What would you require? Perhaps we can find something along this pile. He kind of quick looks down this like large pile of weaponry that are some mostly broken. Others looks nice.
I'm gonna. Do you have any magic rings or?
Well, like I told that Torin friend of yours, that would be in the other quarter, and unfortunately, that's gonna take a long while for me to get.
It's a long shot. Do you have any cursed item?
Not necessarily. We don't usually like to carry cursed items around, and if there were, we don't usually hang them up and say that this is for sale or whatnot, knowing the dangers, of course. Anything strike your fancy in this pile?
Do I see anything, Cass? Like,
What are you looking for?
I'm mostly looking for like accessories, because armor doesn't really. I'm not interested in armor or weapons.
It's mostly weaponry. There's like some crossbows, it looks like, but it needs some repair. A few swords, maybe some daggers, stuff like that. The usual weaponry. There's a few like, the same kind of gloves that Perturabo was wearing, but it's a bit broken. These are discarded items. They're not giveaways.
I look at him and say, "Ugh." Do I see a shield?
Well, nothing of the sort, but you do see like a tea table.
Well,
Tea table?
It's a very small three-legged table that seemed to be made of a sort of metal. I guess you can kind of use it as a shield, but at this point that would be more so like an improvised shield.
Yeah, I point. I look at him like, what is that?
Discarded furniture.
Furniture as well. You reckon you could use the head of that like a shield?
Well, in hindsight, you can use anything as a shield.
That's true.
True, it's actually quite nice. I'll give him inspiration for that.
Nice.
You could ask. Taco, just speaking out of character, you can ask like what the metal is made of. Why is it like discarded? If it looks like a looking like a normal.
Yeah,
looking
he
thing.
said it's metal. Like, what metal is this?
Well, this was the early makings of attempting to use black steel with furniture.
Furniture. With
doesn't
black steel.
doesn't really work well when you put your arms on the furniture and whatnot.
And you're discarding this.
I mean, yes, for obvious reasons. No one will need a tea table that burns you every time you put your arms on it.
Let me check. You don't have any like shield I can use?
Unfortunately, no, that would be in the weapons quarter, and that would cost you a hefty amount, seeing as though this isn't exactly giveaway at this point. We have
I
here some
think for a
broken
while.
crossbows, some broken short swords, daggers, a few
I think for a
gloves here
while.
and there.
And these are free.
There are giveaways, and these are discarded.
I'll take the table.
He kind of gives you a good look.
Gets it.
Well, now here's the issue. Unless you have a glove like your friend there, he kind of points off towards Perturabo. It's gonna burn you the moment you touch it. So here you go. He kind of grabs what looks to be the same kind of glove, except it's not so well coated compared to Perturabo's. He kind of hands it to you. You're gonna have to be wearing this. It won't be as useful in punching and whatnot, but it still helps you carry some black steel stuff. And he just
Man, should I get this? Oh my
Can
god.
probably strengthen it. Remove the black steel. Place it on top of a shield with the blacksmith.
But it takes time.
Yeah, it will take you a whole load of hassle as well.
Are you sure you want this?
Do I see a dagger cast?
Yes, there is
I'll just
seemingly
take
a
a
dagger.
dagger. I'll just take a dagger. Like,
All right.
I'll take a random dagger. I see
One
a
that's
dagger
broken,
over there.
One that looks like from Shadow of War or something.
Yeah, you,
I just-
you
I
reach
see a
down.
I
dagger.
call it a dagger
First-
because it's actually a broken.
Yeah, it's a broken
First
sword.
dagger I see, I'll take it. I was like, you know what? I'll take this. Thanks for the free.
Yeah, you reach down, you grab what seems to be a dagger, but it is just a very well crafted broken sword. And as in with dwarven fashion, it's made of black steel. However, it is a faulty. It's not a faulty. It's a ruined black steel short sword.
How does arcane? Can I change my arcane focus to this?
I don't believe this thing is a arcane focus. It's a straight up weapon. And it's a ruined, which means that damage is 1 plus your strength or your dexterity mod. In this case, it's a sword, so it's a 1 plus strength fire damage. And it's a black steel short sword. It's also ruined, so attack rolls with it are made with disadvantage and all that.
What do I take? I look at Belwick. Is Belwick here? Nearby?
Yes, I'm just
I
perusing.
was like, you know what, Belwick, you choose first. All of these, I can't really make any do anything.
Well,
I'll continue to window shop.
I'm not a weaponsmith. I don't know what's really good here, so you might as well pick whatever.
Virgil
this
just
is the
kind
last
of
time.
Virgil
It is
just
the
kind of
last
looks down. Look. This isn't giveaways. This isn't free items. These are discarded items, and that's all I can give you. But if you don't see something that catches your eye exactly, I would suggest that we head on back to the Dark Watch and continue on with whatever you were doing.
Do you
I
have any
look at
discarded
Roger.
ingredients? Sorry, did you have any could use discarded?
Mostly blacksmithing items, not specifically for your kind. He kind of looks at you. Nothing alchemical of a sense.
Do you have at least some black steel powder?
Yeah, for 150, sure.
Then I look
Dude,
I look at him.
Feels to me like in absolute poverty or something in a fantasy game.
I look at him like, it's the last time I asked. Not last time I asked. I had this last question. Do you have any magic? Like magic infused weapon?
Tada, our
Or is that-
discarded
is that
items are
risk-
all magically infused. The black steel itself is made of an alloy of tesmium and steel. Tesmium is a heat storing metal. Mixing it with steel turns it into a heat, let's just say a heat expunging metal.
I put back the ruined thingy. I can't make use any of these. I'll just
Okay.
Before we leave,
I tell him as well, like, what's that? I'm looking forward to seeing those cursed items or like something of similar sort.
Maybe one day when you have when you gain a bit of a pass up in the dwarven hierarchy. Until then, well, your best bet is if you find one of the greats, and they let you into dwarven society. But otherwise, you just hear him just kind of mumbling to himself.
Before we leave, could I ask real quick? Do you know what I could do with this type of leather? You seem to be the type of person who knows these things. And I pull out some Remoras flaps.
He looks at it and goes, well, it would be a bit of a stretch, but no, nothing really useful. I'd say you can make a blanket with it, but it would be a disgusting one, fleshy kind of blanket. Yeah. Now, if you find something like a hook horror, that would be a good one. Some hook horror carapace, some good stuff.
So yeah, these flaps are useless.
Judging from the look of things, that looks to be one of
What's
the
a
top
hook
cider. Yeah, no, nothing you can make with that. Hook horror, my dear friend, is a creature that looks very much so like a muscular vulture-faced, beetle-backed kind of deal.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, it's that shellback thing that we found.
You used almost all of its body parts to.
Yeah, I mean, like I didn't know
convert
about it then, so it's not like
Yeah.
good
Well,
or anything.
God damn. Wait.
So wait, the
course.
carapace is valuable, is what you're saying?
Yes, it can be turned into several things, such as, but not limited to, a shield. It can be used to make a helmet. It can be used to make some special goggles that allow you to see in the darkness in a very strange way. And some other things. It's quite a valuable resource down here. You don't usually get to fight some hook horrors, especially not these days. They've been off and about recently.
Murray's here. Murray's
Oh,
here.
Mur's here.
We
I
I was here the whole time.
Were you? How long have you
said
been
something.
here? You have not said anything.
No, ever
Yeah.
since Taco was asking for magic rings, I was like asking where the fuck am I?
Oh, right. So basically, what happened is, you returned to the Terios Keep, and you started doing downtime as a party. You picked a quest. One is to go to Nidoran, the one you picked, or Daggerhide. Everyone picked Nidoran, so you're going there. but the quest is about killing undead. So Perturabo had the idea to go get some weaponry that might be good with the undead. Hence why you went down to the crossroads, meeting Vroldrel, the dwarf, and he's giving away some discarded items.
Yeah,
Which is
because
where
seekers
everything
only
is.
seekers are able to get like silver weaponry, and because like some of us here aren't seekers, I thought of something like just give us some like improvised stuff that can help fight the undead at least. That they think is trash, and I was able to get some gauntlets.
Also,
Meanwhile-
you should be level 6 now, so
Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
Thanks. Who's
You're
done?
welcome.
Who's done picking up things? By the way.
I'm guessing everybody. I need to go back and get that
I'm-
core
I'm al-
carpet.
I'm already at the train waiting because I don't need. I'm drinking
Okay,
a cup. I'm drinking a cup of tea, as they say.
Cup of tea.
Do I see
Tea.
any cloaks or something?
Discarded? These are all
No.
discarded, by the way.
Yeah,
Val.
there's-
Like,
they're
all
basically
like
useless. Technically useless.
broken swords, broken daggers, failures, basically, absolute
I
failures.
can give you as my Remorse flaps. You can use
Yeah, you can turn that
Yourself
into a
cloak.
cloak.
or a fleshy
I-
cloak.
I would accept that.
Really?
Just takes the entire thing.
How many flaps do you have?
We'll have to go to the smith. Maybe they can turn it into a cloak because it's just flaps.
Oh,
right
how many
now, so-
flaps, Belwick? Only one.
It's 5 pounds worth of flaps.
5 pounds.
That's
Times
I believe
two.
that's 2. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's
Ooh,
enough, I
I
think.
might actually use it.
Well, we can. I can give
So-
it to you when we get back to the keep. Let's
Okay,
go there
okay.
first.
All right.
Right.
Scout and yeah.
So everyone, I believe, returns after a while of just perusing all the stuff. And yeah, you start making your way back towards the eastern continent. In a quick moment, poof, once again, you just zoom through. You don't need to make a Constitution save this time. It's a bit more easier to take. But eventually, you make it back to Terios Keep. All the while, everything's been set up here, and Vroldril kind of escorts you all the way up, and he looks towards everyone. All right, so everyone's been prepared. Any questions for me before I head off?
I believe that. So, anyone else?
I would like a repeat for the quest, please.
Oh, the quest. We haven't done the quest yet.
Yeah, the objective. I mean.
Oh, it's in our handouts.
Yeah, it
I
should
think
be in your
it's-
handouts.
Yeah, it's
Alright.
in our handouts.
My laptop gave up.
It is called the Dead Room, and you can find it in your handouts. But basically, did someone take the quest note?
Okay.
Let's say I
Oh,
did. I
the
guess.
note
I wasn't
itself,
given
I-
the quest note, maybe.
I think I got it.
All right, so
I
Belwick.
slipped, like,
Either me
the-
or
Oh, you
either
gave
me
it to Glyph.
or-
All right.
I was like, hey, let's do this, but then I don't think I got it back. Yeah.
All right. So,
Oh.
after you return back towards Glyph, she's there just kind of waiting for everything to happen. She gives you a quick rundown of what's basically the whole point, gist of this. She tells you all about the city of Nitoren, how so far it's been a very nice city. Under the leadership of a duke named Taran Lore, and that once you finish this quest, hopefully Kiram Bledwith returns and he's able to give you your reward. But otherwise, you're free to leave as soon as possible, as they might need it sooner than you think, or they might need your assistance sooner than you think. And that you'll find the Duke who sent out this quest in the main city hall.
Okay. Right. And now I am gonna go.
I would like to check if the horror, the horror thing has already been burnt to a crisp. I mean,
Yeah,
bones don't
it's
burn as
been-
fast, right?
It's an exoskeleton, so it's like, turned to a crisp at this point. you've already thrown that like hours beforehand, so it's already way past gone.
That's true. We've been there a while.
Oh, yeah, I'll just hand over the flaps to Mrs. Smith and walk back in a face full of regret. You know.
I look at the party. I look at
Why
the party.
is that you give it to me?
No, I mean you can
Yeah, she's
ask her
still
what to do
making
with
it.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
just give it to her for her to use it. I'm like, give me a cup of your strongest style.
Glyph just kind of looks over towards you. Um, Unfortunately, we don't serve any drinks here, as for
This
good
isn't a
reason.
bar.
Give me a cup of water.
Sure thing. She kind of turns around to the back, like pulls out her own
cup of
personal
water.
water skin, just like grabs a cup and just pours you water. Hands it to
I'll
you.
Tell the
grab like
party-
a bit of
wait.
the poison, the weak poison that I made. Have like a
Drink
single
it.
drop.
Just-
No, just a drop of it. Just a drop of it, and then just drink it.
I'm pretty sure that still like ruins the water thing.
Spicy
Right.
water.
Yeah, it
Um,
just make me feel something. You know.
Yeah, sure. It was 1 damage, so if I remember correctly.
It's like a drop of it would be like what 0.001.
Yeah, pretty non-existent damage at this
It's like
point. It's
a
like
miracle
really
cure or
bad, like,
something,
oof.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast. Nah, I'm not gonna cast. I'm just gonna tell Perturabo like, tell me when we're about to leave. I'm just gonna take a rest. Then I'll lay down.
Leave
Is this
with
my
me,
bed?
Carl.
I mean, anything is anyone's bed, so there's not really a.
Go here. Put a
Specific
put a
bed.
little scratch on it.
Now,
Mine now.
Perturabo shows off the gloves to the dwarf and asks her if there's any chance she could probably extract the black steel.
Uh, well, not with the current gear that I have here in the forge. If you happen to find a black steel forge, do give me a call. Otherwise, your best bet is to go down to the crossroads again.
Can you melt this, perhaps?
Ooh,
What exactly you're trying to do with it?
Have the melted gloves and then coat it onto my warhammer.
Well, with regular fires, it will take upwards to maybe 2 days.
2 days. Hmm. Do you have a spare warhammer here?
Spare one.
Yes.
Of course. Yes, we do.
All right. I'll just give this to you then. Doesn't matter if it'll be a failure.
All that matters is just try, right?
Yes.
And she takes your warhammer. I'll keep it handy for you, and I'll try my best. And she takes your gloves as well. I assume you just give her the gloves as well. All right.
I don't mind if it fails, by the way. I just want to see if you can probably coat it with a little bit of the black steel on it.
Right.
Maybe it does something. No.
And she hands you a, replacement warhammer.
Yeah.
Which
Does it
is
cost anything, by the way?
no,
If she asks?
she just like gives it to you. She has a bunch of like extra gear for most seekers, so she just hands you a free warhammer in exchange for the warhammer you give her.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Hello? Is this a Smith thing that I have to talk to?
No, you're currently at the main hall of the Terrius Keep.
I sleep next
I-
to Sorfin.
I cannot move because my laptop
I'm gonna
died.
be here before.
Oh no. Sure thing.
But can I assume that she's the thing that I need to talk to or no?
Yeah, let's
Oh,
just
wait.
say that you make your way back towards, the smith, and yeah, what are you there for?
I'm actually asking what can I do with these flaps or the thing. Is there a specific thing specific ingredient that I could do? I could probably need to make this into something. And is it the only thing, or can I add like other ingredients or substitutes? Like is it compatible with other things? By the way?
Well,
Yeah.
first and foremost, it's a flap from a monster. Secondly, you could probably turn it into leather and then make a leather cloak. But aside from that, It's nothing special. It's not like a magical sort of leather.
Could she do it for me though, or not?
Yeah, she kind of gives you a quick nod and tells you that for a fee she will make it into a leather cloak.
How much would that be actually?
Hold on, let me just search it real quick. For 20 gold, she can give you that.
Alright. Have a good day. I
Have a good.
All right.
I will try to go back to my quarters and probably meet with other people. If no, I'm just gonna sleep.
All right. You go back to the main quarters. There you find who's currently in the main quarters. Lanier and Belwick, I guess. The last two guys aren't like resting for the day.
Question: what was the flavor of the poison I drank? Really mild.
Mountain Dew.
Yeah, if Mountain Dew was watered down and it hurt your tongue like eating a pepper.
Oh, that's actually a really good way to spice up a drink. I'm gonna keep that in mind.
Hey yo.
Add a little
Trying to
flavor, you
poison
know.
someone.
No, I'll be like it's my sideline, like exotic brew from the depths of the abyss, you know.
Sure. Abyssal tea.
Yes.
Yes, but yeah. Is everyone just heading off to bed for the day? You pretty much spent your entire day just downtime. You know, you've been at the Terrius Keep for the entire day. Some of you practiced a bit. Some of you, just chilled out with the gang, with seekers from the outside, and the rest of you were just sitting down by the main hall. So is everyone heading off to bed now?
Yes, but I
Yes.
will during my long rest I will also do the experimental elixir, of course.
All right.
So
All right.
Instead of
Sure.
sleeping, Lanier will just shut down outside the door.
All right. And so if everyone's just sleeping, this is considered a full rest. So you already know what a full rest does. It gives you an inspiration. It gives you your all of your hit dice, all of your HP, and it also gives you, any debilitating effects are gone from your body. So it's all
Answer.
gone. Cancer is
I
gone.
can make two like elixirs because I'm level 6 now. Can I?
Ooh, very nice.
Is it the same effect
Ooh.
or should I roll twice?
Does
roll
it say
twice.
that it's a?
It
Do
just
you have
says
to roll twice?
when you reach certain levels in this class, you can make more elixirs at the end of a long rest. 2 at the 6th level, and 3 15th level. Roll each of each
roll.
effect
Say, there you
separately.
go. Roll.
It also
Okay,
So you got a
costs one
6 and
spell
a
slot.
1.
Healing and transformation.
It costs 1 spell slot.
No, that's if I want to make more. Right? Or wait.
You can create additional experimental elixirs by expending a spell slot of first level or higher for each one.
Yeah, so you like wake up with one less spell slot, pretty much.
Oh.
Do you even have spell slots? Wait, no, you do.
Wait, no.
No, this is if you want to make more than 2 at your current level. So yeah, you can
I
make
see.
2.
Yeah, as an action, a creature can drink the. Wait,
Yeah.
never mind.
Chill. You don't have to shout.
You can create additional experiment.
Yeah, you get transformation and healing. Wow.
Ooh.
Some healing elixir. Poggers.
Whatever.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
have to make
everyone's
sure
just
that
sleeping now.
I put the poisons and the potions very separately. So
Yeah, there's no like labels or anything. You just you have your own separate sections in your pouches.
I like sniff it. It's probably the
Probably.
poison.
Once Kool-Aid, once Mountain Dew.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, everyone's done with their downtime. By morning, you wake up. It's a decent day. You hear some voices from the outside, seemingly some few seekers coming back. Some with happier news, some with happier tones, and others with a tone of regret, sadness, as they bring back more than just themselves, but corpses of former seekers that you have met before, and also a few of some researchers that have returned. As soon as you wake up and open your doors, you see a few seekers making their way towards the lodging where you're currently sleeping, the quarters. A few of them return with wounds that would kill normal people, but seekers don't have that don't have that
They're
difficulty
built
with
different.
healing. But for some researchers that you've met, especially Sorfin and Belwick, you see that a few of them are missing. Names such as let me just check here. Names such as Rosed, of a specific researcher that was focused entirely on making some very nice food items. Names like Stessin, who was quite adept at looking at certain ingredients and making sure that it was not of any sort, deadly to consume. And names like Dokhan, who was in charge of most mutagens for the Seekers. All of these do not return, and soon enough you begin to hear about rumors of these Seekers who have gone from their missions, saying that something is strange with the creatures that they've been fighting of recent dates. Sure, the Dark Watch fight intelligent creatures, but these are more than just intelligent creatures. Now they're using things that would normally be of a stranger kind. They see creatures from the abyss making their way up towards the surface. Creatures like the undead who would normally be killed outright, now coming back a third, a fourth, maybe 6 times before they're finally killed. Creatures like wyverns, smaller versions of dragon-like creatures that are usually killed by the swing of a sword, now forever held to be spirits flying overhang, making sure that they can get the final kill before disappearing. Things that they call rumors, but somehow manage to keep this fear around the entire quarter hall. Though most of them chalk it up to a streak of bad luck among the Seekers, some do believe what exactly the others say. And soon as you make your way out, off towards the city of Niteren, as per usual, you make your way down towards the main road, and it's right here where you currently are. That's the party token. It will take you just about 3 days to get to Niteren on foot.
With flippers.
You have Flipper. So yeah, do you guys go on foot, or what is your plan here?
We shall
I'm
use our feet.
fine. I'm fine with walking, but I'll look at my party and I'm fine with walking.
Same. I'm fine with walking too.
I am also fine with walking.
Walking is
Or Belwick, if you have other plans.
Yeah, no, you guys keep on walking.
All right.
Sound forest.
I'm just chilling, man.
Okay. Sure thing.
Yeah, baby.
So yeah, you make your way down towards Niteren. A few kind of a day passes, and just about the night time. As you're making your way towards Niteren, let's see if anything happens.
Cat's rolling higher up.
It's rolling iron. I can hear him roll on that one, and we all die. A dragon.
In the middle of the night, as you're camping during the first day of travel, you're camping. Let's just see if I can find a forest image here. There you go. This says it's a nighttime. I don't really have a nighttime forest image. But in the middle of the night, down in the very center of this road, you make camp just beside the tree line. And as everyone's camping, everyone make me a perception check. This is for, who's going to be keeping watch at night. Just a very quick roll.
Don't worry, gang. My perception is
I ain't gonna do that.
My
I'm sleeping, man.
perception is high. Don't worry,
I
guys.
am
I would
in
like to
bed.
focus for this.
My ass is not
Oh my
getting up.
god! So many lines. What are you saying?
Oh,
I will
Focus.
focus for this.
As a bonus action, you can enter a state of heightened focus, which lasts for a minute. That's only a minute.
That's only a minute, dude.
Doesn't really help.
Well,
that
it helps for the
much.
first minute.
That 1 minute that you're staying.
I were you. Actually, if I were you, I would save it for when you hear, something like rustling in the
Yeah.
bushes or something like that.
True.
A rustle
Big
in
brain.
Anyways, yeah.
Perception.
Everyone roll me their perception
Normal?
if you're going to. Yeah, normal check.
I'm just
Yeah,
my
I'm
ass
gonna
is
be up
sleeping,
for-
so
Linear.
My bad.
9.
Oh my god.
Okay. Perturabo, since you're the highest perception, you take the first watch and like a few hours of a few hours of watch, and then you just switch out with Sorfin. Nothing really happens. Sorfin, on your watch, you hear a rustling in the bushes. But out comes what looks to be a ranger of sorts.
a ranger.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just pull up the asset for him.
This is a
Um,
long rest, right?
Yeah, this is a long rest, which is
A
just hit
ranger.
dice and spell stuff. Yeah, ranger comes out of the forest. Very much so. He has his bow in hand. He has like all of that ready. And let me just shift see this guy.
Nice.
He comes out and he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry if I interrupted some camping here. I just thought that it would be a nice place to sit by. Are you privy to having some guests around your campfire?"
Oh shit. Why me?
I can hear this, by the way.
Yeah, you can hear
I
that.
am asleep.
Yeah, everyone else is asleep. So just Sorfin and Lanier. So Sorfin, how do you respond?
I'm not sure. I'm not keen on strangers. But, where did you come from?
Just a small camp out south. But I'm not going to be staying here for very long. You don't have to worry. I'm just here to have a chat, and I'll be on my way. I swear
have
on
a
my
chat.
good name.
I was getting bored. And anyway,
Yeah, and he
we sit down in the campfire. As we sit down, like I do a
Real
sit
talk.
down, and I'm like, I breathe, and then I sigh, but it's just me smelling for blood.
yeah, and hit points are less than its maximum. You don't smell any sort of blood whatsoever in the area, at least. And you kind of take a sit down along with him. He just goes, so, just as a quick introduction, I guess. My name's Alibran. He kind of reaches out with his hand. Do you shake a poor sinner's hand?
Yes. Bum, bum,
Oh
bum,
my
bum,
god.
bum.
Don't
Are you
say that.
ready?
Okay.
He,
Okay, I
he just
won't
goes.
say it.
He reaches out with his hand and goes, "My name's Alibran.
Ali brand, wait. Let me just put that in my control.
I actually spelled that right. I'm cool.
Imagine
Oh, yeah, you're
actually
cool.
becomes the
You're the
shaman
best.
from Princess.
He just voodoo."
Yeah, I guess I guess I'm wait, I'm not.
Do you reach out with your fin and shake his
Yeah,
hand?
there you go. I reach out with my fin.
Yeah, you shake his hand and he gives you a happy smile. So where's your group heading off to?
Wow. We're going to a place called Nightwind. I'm not really sure myself.
I guess I know where exactly you're going.
Are you
you're-
there?
No,
Do you live there?
you're going to Niteren, and
Yeah, that's
so-
the one.
you're not far off. There's a nice there's a nice tavern there that you can sit by in the temple market. If you find a woman by the name of Walda, tell her that Alibrand sent you, and you might get some discount rates for the tavern. Yeah. Find Walda in the city. She'll give you some discount if you tell her that Alibrand sent you. But yeah, some good rates there. So
You've been there.
yeah, I mean, I used to live there, but now I just kind of off on my own in the streets, just to have some fun along the way. Meet some people like you as well, some friendly faces every once in a while.
It's good to meet some friendly face. Well, but oh yeah, I have something to ask. Are there like reports of zombies on night?
I wouldn't say zombies, more so just the regular dead folk. The recent pasts, dead people. Dead people never really dying. It's a scary thing.
That's how the dead
Um,
work.
some clerics say that it's a curse by the gods or something like that, as if they've left their post and just left the dead to roam. But who can say? Anyways, he just kind of gets up. I should be off my way now. Thanks for talking to me.
I look at him, and then I offer my hand. Like,
And yeah, he goes to like shake it again.
I cast.
Never really got your name.
My name is Sorfin.
Nice
And
to
I
meet
cast-
you, Sorfin.
Protection from evil and good on him.
Yeah, and he gives you a
And
quick smile.
is like, this will protect you in the night.
And yeah, thank you. Over there, he kind of points off towards the north. Some bushes there. Keep a quick eye on those berries. Those are some very delicious delicacies. Bring them towards any tavern. Sell them for a quick buck, maybe a raven or two. Yeah. Good luck. He just kind of gives you a quick nod. He disappears into the night.
After he kind
I
of
wave
disappears,
back.
Linear will
I go to the berries. I check it.
You check the bushes, and sure enough, you find a handful of berries, about 10 on this small patch.
Berries. Guess I take it.
Yeah, then you have
Some
10 berries
Oh yeah, baby.
that apparently sell for a raven each.
A raven each. That's silver, right?
Yeah, that's silver. Wow.
yeah.
All right. So yeah, Lanier, you were saying something?
after Alibrand kind of walks away, Lanier will kind of just reawake on asleep and tell who's doing it again? Sorfin, yeah. Tell Sorfin to like just check his belongings real quick,
I
just in case he gets pickpocketed.
don't really trust on people, do you? I cannot. I'll humor him. I'll check my.
Make me. You don't need to make me a perception roll. If you want to, you can make it with advantage.
Normal.
Everything is there, from food to water to weapons to any sort of special belonging that might be your personal thing. Everything's there.
Look normal. It looks normal. I don't think I lost anything.
You see that the Linear he's already inactive again.
He's already dead asleep again. But yeah.
Okay, very rude.
Morning comes, and you've had your sleep. Yeah, what do you guys do now? Now, as the morning rolls over, what do you guys do?
I look at the party. Like, so you guys saw anything on the watch last night?
Nope.
Saw anything interesting?
None.
Jesus, that keeps scaring me.
Incredibly
Sorry.
deep voice.
And then I tell
really
them
good
like,
though.
Yeah.
Wait,
oh,
wait,
the
wait.
stranger.
I
Huh?
also rolled last night. Did I not get any?
You didn't roll, did you? Oh wait, you did.
Oh, you did. I'll well retcon that. It's still night.
Um, wait, no, yeah. Aside from Sorfin's rest, nothing much happens. During the night though, Mer, you rolled a pretty high perception. You look around and you see another kind of a bush with a whole load of berries. You yourself don't exactly know if it's poisonous or not.
Uh, do I see anything around it? Is it safe for? I think.
It's a random patch of berries along bushes.
I would get as many as I can.
All right. You reach over and pick as many as you can. You get another 10.
Oh, and berries. Alright, I keep the berries, and yeah, till morning, I guess.
Yeah, so morning rolls over, and yeah. Sorfin, you were saying?
I look at the party. I'm like, I saw this. There was a ranger that passed by. His name was Alibrand. You guys heard of that name?
Oop, silence.
No.
Yes, I was listening to your conversation.
I guess not. Well, he was here chatting around. He recommended an inn. Apparently,
tree over here.
it's quite so
Was he like, stalking us in the trees?
he's watching us. Make a perception.
He's actually staring.
Like right there.
Please.
My God, this dog, please.
Leave the dog
Uh,
alone.
What time is it now?
It's just about the like edge of dawn. You can still see that the sun is slowly rising. But it's a quick day start.
I haven't woken up yet, right?
I'd say that at this point, everyone would be slowly waking up.
They would be awake already.
I will Skyrim opening scene my way out of the tent and what do you call this? I'll just look around and don't notice the berries.
You see the berry bushes with empty berry spots, but that's pretty much all you see.
I'll go over to the campfire. Just pour out like some water from my jug of endless fucking water.
Yeah, the
Huh?
endless decanter.
Yeah, I have a magic item that creates infinite water.
Damn, what the hell?
Yeah, I just don't use it because
It's
there's
a
no
magic
practical
item.
use for it. I don't want to like be like overuse it anyway. So
Waterboard.
yep,
Oh, you can waterboard someone.
yeah, I could.
So you could be a
It actually does damage too, you know.
Yeah,
It does,
pretty good.
Yeah, it does damage.
They can push people
Tanjiro.
away, stuff like that. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Tanjiro.
Have you seen
Uh,
You could be the undead slayer. You don't know that.
Nope.
Alright.
I will. Yeah, I'll just pour out the water and then just drink and then look around. I don't like donuts and berries now that I'm in the campfire.
I would offer you some berries without knowing if it's safe or not.
Bruh.
Can I?
Those are quite safe.
Can I check if I do? I know if the berries are safe.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're typical growth around this region, at least. Let me just check what they're called real quick.
Good berries.
They're poison
no.
berries. Never mind the
Um,
name.
Great berries. Best berries.
Decent berries.
Okay berries.
I'm trying to find it. I can't find
Mid
it.
berries.
Mid berry.
They're just okay. They're mid.
Where is this?
Goat berries.
Adequate berries.
Oh, there you go.
Berries.
They're spiderwort berries. They're the similar to spiderwort that actually heals. It's a additive that heals people.
Spiderwort.
Spiderwort berries are a common occurrence in regions that are of a colder area.
What's the difference between spiderwort and spiderwort berries?
Spiderwort are mushrooms that look like the berries. That's why they're called spiderwort. And spiderwort
Man.
berries are circular, reddish in nature, and they're pretty good to eat.
These fucking people should have named it better. These like the terrible names for the purposes of research.
There are.
Right, there's probably berries, so they're safe. I relay as much to the party, and
Mr. Researcher, what's
Do I
the
still have-
scientific
do I
name
still
for
have-
this?
huh?
What's the scientific name for this?
Yes, those are spiderwaters berries. They are spiderwort berries, of course.
Arachnoberries.
Yes, arachno water brio.
Arachnowarto leviosa.
They're of the Protus family.
There's there's actually a scientific name for this.
Oh?
They're
course there
Arane
is.
verrucae vulgaris.
Aranic and a vulva. Yes, it's those. Quite
Vulgar.
tasty. I like to add. Question also. Wait. So remember when I used the really mild poison? Do I still have it with me?
If you did carry it within, yeah.
Okay. I would like to make a special brew. Like just grab one of my vials, pour the water in it, add like a tip of the poison, like the really mild poison, and then add some berries. Like I'll like crunch up the berries with the alchemy supplies, and then just pour the the juices into it. Then
I
mix.
mean, yeah. Do you put it over the fire or anything, or do you just
Yeah.
right? So
Do I know
you
if I
basically
can
make
if
like
they
a
have
tea.
alcoholic properties like with grapes? If I can
Um,
ferment them?
You probably can, but it will like berries. You have to do a bit of a processing for them first.
Oh well, I'll just try this as is then.
And you're making tea out of it, and yeah, it's a bit spicy. It's a bit sweet now with the berries, and it just gives off some kind of a mild what's that red a mild Dr. Pepper kind of taste, like watered down Dr. Pepper.
Huh. I will pass it over to others to see what their thoughts are on the drink.
I cannot
Taste
taste.
it, and it's mid.
Come on, man. I need
very
like
mid.
constructive feedback. I need constructive
Describe
criticism.
Could you describe the flavor to me? You're the.
Yeah.
Wait, do I describe it?
Sure.
I don't know how to describe it because like I'm not. I don't know it's my first time making the brew, so
You're the one who tasted it first, though. What?
It
I
reminds
mean I
me
want
of-
to know what you think. From like, basically how your character perceives it.
Perturabo say something. Hello.
It reminds me of
Oh, damn, I also got reminded.
I see visions of a portrait.
Oh, damn,
You're
he's,
right. I don't think I added alcohol in this. You okay?
No.
he's having a stroke.
I'm receiving memory.
He's a robot.
You're right. Are you allergic to spiderwort berries?
I'm saying my other
That's
versions
it.
of myself
No.
trying to save someone that keeps on dying.
Before I was a minotaur.
He was a cow.
So you had spiderwort berries as a child, before you turned to a minotaur. Is that it?
Not as a
Did this
child.
Minotaur just have a ratatouille moment? Question mark.
Actually, yeah. He's like,
Yeah.
Then,
No, like
You're getting like a full
I think-
Ratatouille moment.
yeah, like
Like a tear falls down.
yeah, like it reminded me of before I transformed into a minotaur.
is it
Mm.
good though?
Is that a good memory though?
No,
It's a bad memory.
But, okay. Trauma aside,
You see he's scowling.
trauma aside, does it taste good? How about that? Does it taste good?
Takes like pain and regrets.
Because I could make a little side hustle over here if I play my cards right. We could make a little bit of extra plumes on the side, if you know what I'm saying.
I would
If
like
it
to
tastes like
taste it, but I don't have a
Makes
mouth.
me want to die.
It makes yo
Yeah.
if it tastes like
liquid
Dr.
suffering.
Pepper, then
Yeah,
I think
like
it's
it
alright.
literally reminds me of the time I magically turned into a minotaur, which is a painful experience.
I would like to increase the fruitiness,
Berries.
I guess.
I think I used to be like a normal cow, bull, and
Damn.
like
That's your
got-
constructive criticism. It's mid and I have PTSD.
yeah.
Mr. Sulfur, how about you? Could you give me something something a little more informative for the purposes of?
I'll taste it. Then I'm gonna taste it. Then let me
Spit it out.
let me roll some.
Constitution saving.
Okay. I fake drink it like
Oh my god.
I drink it, but I just throw it at the back.
Belwick, you want to see if you can see him do that?
All right, inside time.
Is that deception?
It's
I think it's
you
Oh.
don't. He looks
Belwick.
like absolutely like he's drinking it.
Belwick, this is the most amazing thing you have ever made.
You look very believable drinking that, but the thing is, I know that you're full of bullshit sometimes, so I don't really know if I can trust you on that.
You know what? Give me another glass.
Right, but don't waste it. We have so much of this mild poison that I made.
And I'll taste it. I'll taste. And then, yeah, I taste it. What does it taste like?
Like very watered down Dr. Pepper. Or like a Coke Zero, if it was added with more water.
Okay, I'm gonna roll another deception. Okay. Belwick, this is the most amazing thing. Trust me, this is the most amazing thing you have ever made. You trusted.
You
Trust me,
sound very
Belwick.
believable, but again, you're full of bullshit. So
Wait,
Belwick,
what?
what's Bird doing? Silent Riz.
Light skin Riz face.
Light skin Riz.
I think you need
What the fuck are you doing, man?
Wait, I did. I need to increase the thingy-majing, the fruit flavor. Lacked fruit.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. Good
bland.
criticism, but you don't need to make that face. It's a bit disturbing. I'll be honest. Let's grab some berries on the way, and maybe I can brew it while we're walking our way to Nightrun. How about that? You can give me a secondary
wait.
opinion.
You know what? Belwick, I wanna try something. Give me a last glass.
Go ahead.
Last one.
If you're gonna be bullshitting.
Okay. I Cass. Okay, don't look. I get in my bag. I put in a drop of beeswax. There's a drop. Can I drop it?
Wait, actually, what is beeswax? I'm pretty sure it's like
I've-
what?
Yeah. I have
is
beeswax.
beeswax?
It has honey. I'm pretty sure she had
No,
honey.
beeswax is made from the honeycomb. It's not the actual honey.
Oh.
It's wax. It's
Yeah,
literally
it's
wax.
So
You're putting wax in a drink.
Beeswax
you know what?
contain
I
honey.
still put it. I still put like a pinch.
Beeswax
And-
is a waxy substance made by worker bees to
You
construct
drink?
hives and contain honey.
Okay.
Could I possibly try to
Belwick.
heat it up? Could I
Belwick,
possibly try to heat
drink
it up
this.
with my
Drink.
prodigical powers?
Belwick, drink this.
Well, why would I drink it? I'm pretty sure I'm leaving it to you.
Just try it.
if Mer, if you want to like do this secretly, you can. But are you trying to heat it
Now,
up?
with my prodigical powers, I would like to control the amount of my fireball to just
Wait,
melt.
you're gonna fireball it. Everyone's gonna explode, no matter how small you make it.
It's a fucking like huge ass circle, by the way.
Ah,
If it was Presty,
didn't-
maybe you can warm it up.
You know what? Let's leave it at this for now. Let's go to night and maybe we
No,
can find some berries and I can
no,
add
no,
some
no.
more.
You know, I drank 2. You only drank 1.
Yeah, you can convince me. Give me a reason
Belwick.
why I should drink it right now.
Belwick. Put a secret ingredient.
Yeah, it might be a fucking piss. Problem.
You know what? I take a sip of it. Very good. Here you go, Belwick.
It tastes like Coke Zero with some ice and a bit of sugar now.
Oh!
It's still Coke Zero.
Wow.
Belwick.
It's still Coke Zero with
just-
sugar.
Just a sip.
Turn
Just-
it into
Alright,
like Coke Zero
fine,
with sugar.
fine. I take a sip.
Disgusting.
Starts dying.
Murray just starts smiling.
Okay, what does Belwick like feel? After
Dead
drinking?
inside.
It's not good. It's also not bad because Coke Zero with
it
sugar
better-
is still Coke Zero with sugar.
Is
It's
it
not
better
Coke.
than his doctor garbage?
Yeah, it does taste. It does taste slightly better. What did you put in it?
Muppets.
With that,
Natural sweetener.
with that, I think we're gonna end the session there. It's already getting a bit late, but I'll say that after that whole encounter, you mix drinks and shit like that. You slowly make your way back towards Nighteren.
Can we collect berries on the way if we can find any?
I'll let you roll for that next session. Just try and remind me.
Okay. I'll type-
But
okay.
yeah, a few days pass. You make your way towards Nighteren, and by the entrance doors, you see a few guards, and that's where we end our session. As you make your way towards the
Wanna
gates of
fight?
Nighteren.
I wanna fight. I wanna fight
There you go.
Belwick. Belwick. Dodge.
Wait, why do I roll twice?
I don't know, but
Why are you
I
rolling
cast-
twice? Yeah.
I'll cast persuasion on cast to prolong the session.
it's
I whipped the Minotaur.
I use my
24.
inspiration.
Wow.
Right. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much the end of the session. This session
Yeah, I
was
actually
mostly
rolled
downtime.
twice.
Yes, which is nice.
Okay.
I didn't.
yeah,
I
wait.
didn't.
It's a good change.
Can
I didn't
roll-
really get anything.
Can I roll my experimental
Not a lot.
elixir for now, so I know, so in case I need it immediately?
Yeah, go ahead. Sure.
I didn't get a lot to do this session.
Is Nighteren a big city or
It's
small
a
city?
it's a relatively
big.
big city compared to like
Relatively big. So
Whitlock.
yeah, compared to Whitlock, which
Holy
is a
shit.
small city.
do we know that? Do we
2-5.
know that they also use
Two flight potions.
currency of the Empire?
What do you mean, huh?
Do they also use the currency that we have right
Yeah,
now?
the entire Aegon Empire uses the currency which are plumes,
Okay.
plumes and
How about-
ravens.
All right.
Also, sorry.
I already have
was this
plans
first
on what
Joffers?
to do right now.
Yeah, and you're here to meet with Madame Fate, who is rumored to be somewhere
Madame
around in the city, and also some
Wait.
undead.
Fate.
Wala, ito lang.
All right. With that, that's the end of the session for now, and I'll put you guys here in this image here.
Question regarding my potions. I've just been saying it, but like I'm not sure how you actually rule it. Like, how many vials do I actually have? How many potions can I keep on my person at once?
You do have a bag of holding.
Yeah, you have a bag of
Yeah, that's
holding,
why I
so-
want to know exactly how much, because like I might want to, like I'm assuming
Just gonna
I get some from
stockpile
the
potions.
keep and everything. So,
Do you actually keep these things, or do you just keep making them?
what do you mean the vials?
It will expire.
No, the potions expire, but the vials remain. It's not like the glass bottle itself disappears. The thing with the
yeah,
experimental
I'll-
elixir is that they disappear
just
after
for
the-
a good number, I'll say that you have at least 15 right now.
Oh wow.
Minus the
Question.
ones that you made into potions already.
Okay, so
Question, is it
that's
throwable or
Yep.
drinkable? How do you apply that?
They're drinkable.
the vials
the
right now. They're
potions.
drinkable. They're drinkable. The ones I've made so far. So I have 5 potion vials already in use, and poison rather. 2 of them are
Safe.
there, and I believe I still gave you guys the Iprine potions. There's 3 of those.
I don't think I have that.
Yeah, you
Not
weren't
sure.
there. So we have 3 weak Iprine potions, We have
I don't need it. I'm a god.
5
Oh
poisons.
my god.
And we have 2 flight potions. So that's a total of 10. I don't remember the number. What was it, the weekend preen potion again? I couldn't find the number again. I did
The
type it,
weekend.
actually.
I think you made. You made.
It's 3, but like what's the
4.
value? I'll actually write it down now.
Oh,
so
the
I remember.
value of the weekend Ipreen?
Yeah.
Let me see this.
I should
Wasn't it
actually
just
make
1
something.
plus something?
There's like a 2d4 I think, at least, because we use it pre.
Yeah, the Thimbleweed was a 2d4. The weekend Ipreen was yeah, it's just like
It's
a
plus 2, right?
+2.
Maybe, I'm not sure.
Let me see. The good ones were 2d4. That's what I'm sure with. The
So
weekend
1d4
ones was a 1d4.
Is it just 1d4 healing?
I have it in my notes here as 1d4. I'm not sure if that's correct because I think I sent out a different thing in Roll20 at that current
'Cause
time.
I used Ipreen and I used Ipreen and I used the, what do you call this? I was gonna say the fucking Dittany leaves from Hogwarts.